I'm just trying to get
keep it clean, boys. Keep it clean.
Wait, no swearing?
Should we?
Sorry. I do another podcast earlier. This is different.
Nice.
I thought you meant like we should all do an acapella.
What's your other podcast?
Can we?
My heart goes on.
That's true.
I'm trying to
Like be clean. Like,
it's about farming. I'm all about farmers. That was weird.
Indeed.
Actually,
We up?
Yeah, we've got voices live.
hello.
We got Doyle in the house.
Hello. This is your mother calling.
That's pretty
You
spot
know,
on.
you can watch
Does that sound like
Facebook Live on your Apple TV, Amazon Fire, and Samsung Smart TVs, guys.
Get the fuck out of here.
Fuck my big ol' ass.
I just threw my Samsung TV through the window, so that's unfortunate.
I've been in the process
Were you
of burning
drunk?
all my
You're
stuff.
far
No, I was. It just needed to go,
Redecorating.
and I wasn't going to take it. To the
Good for
window.
feng shui.
Huh? Yes, absolutely.
Gotta open up that window.
Well, I wish I had known
Great
that. I
podcast,
actually
man.
forced one of my friends to join Facebook so that she would watch this.
Wow.
That's convenient. I forced a friend to join a cult.
Mm.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they would watch this.
For the pod, yeah, sure, whatever.
Yeah, I was like,
Sure.
but like for
What's
a
up,
group,
Tristan?
right?
Wanting to start a
Yeah, a goof.
Yeah, you definitely want to start the cult and
I
be
don't-
on top of it. Like
Yeah, at the top of the pyramid.
Yeah, you want to be first or second guy in that
Yeah,
cult.
there's no trickle down.
I'm like 6 or 7, but I'm working on it.
Sports team.
And
Yeah.
You're still on the
I get back rubs.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're still in the get
That's
fucked a
yeah.
lot.
That's how I work my way up through the layers of
Yeah.
heaven.
to be a very culty.
Are you going to point at me when you're ready?
Yes, sir.
And,
All right, it's almost that time, boys.
We have about 1 minute, ladies and gentlemen.
One
Who's the
minute to
lady?
get your
Ooh, hey.
conversations
Can I have one of those?
of these.
Yes. Thank you.
Snacky
I'm
sack.
going to smoke you
All
guys.
right. Keep your conversations podcasty. 3, 2.
so the other day,
What's up, folks? Welcome to the Not Governed by Reason podcast. Tonight's episode, we are calling F That Sound. I don't know why that logo is showing up on there, but it is. The Jon Breaks Bad news.
Yeah,
Well, why?
logo?
Why? Because we're doing our first call-in interview
it's gonna be magic.
in about 15 minutes with this guy who's become kind of an internet phenomenon named, that's not him, named John, who does a show called Jon Breaks Bad News. And he's blown up huge in the last month and a half. We're talking like in the last month and a half, 84,000 followers. He's getting there.
For those of us that don't understand really what Jon Breaks Bad News does.
He breaks bad news.
Yeah.
Huh.
I mean, you hire this guy to break bad news.
You know what?
That's
Thinking about
essentially
it,
what you do.
That's a good name.
So we're excited to be doing a call-in interview with him here in about 15 minutes. That's exciting. We're calling tonight's episode F This Noise. We're drinking tequila
Woohoo!
and beer and tequila. And we're getting weird with it. We've got a lot to talk about. We've got these three fuck faces that you might have seen on the show before. Ladies and gentlemen, give them a hand. We got Sammy Pisciotta, Cody Cardinal, and Patrick Bonner.
hey,
This is a full house.
full house.
Oh, yeah.
Everywhere you look.
I almost got on that show. I was gonna be
Mary Kate?
where the Olsens were gonna be, but I didn't have a twin. And I was like, I'll do double the work for half the pay. And they were like, you're not cute. And they're like, this show hasn't been on air for 10 years. And I was like, come on.
How do we feel about pro air guitarists? I'm about them. I am all about them.
I used to be in an air band.
Mm-hmm.
A hairband?
Air band.
Airband.
Yeah, we played hair metal classics, but none of us played instruments.
Oh.
Rock McRock.
Your own music, though.
Is that? We like pro air guitarists. We actually know somebody who is a air sex champion.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
Sam.
What?
Sam Sassone
Oh,
is a national air sex champion. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry.
Air sex, yeah.
Air sex.
Sex.
It's like
Sex.
air guitar with sex.
Yeah. If you
Air
haven't seen
fucking.
it,
Do you
YouTube it. Air has never had it so good.
do you get off?
I think
Air does.
that depends. If you get off, that's how you win.
If
Actually.
if you're doing it right.
Any hurricane that's ever happened is because someone fucked the air good.
Yeah, it's because they keep holding
And
that.
got it spinning right round, baby, right round.
Dead or alive?
Maybe.
Yeah. But yeah, we're all about it. I actually know a national air guitar champion, Magic Cyclops.
That doesn't sound like a real person. If just first,
He is. He's a real
first
dude.
read at it,
Magic.
it sounds like a made-up name.
He's like a local legend here. Oh, so you're going to Finland for the World Championships next week in Finland.
What?
McRock. would
Brock
do that.
McRock.
Yeah. Brock McCock.
Nice. Shout out to the Joint Smoke Shop listening to us today.
What's up?
Thanks,
I
Shifter
don't want to
Decker.
get too deep before we have this conversation or this call in, because it's not really worth getting into a topic on.
Okay.
But we might as well clear some air with the celebrity Deadpool, guys.
True that.
We had some people guess Jeffrey Epstein.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Was it me?
Of course.
No.
Oh.
Damn.
Was it the
But
Clintons?
if you're familiar with the rules, if you guess how somebody will die and they don't die that way, you lose points. One of those people guessed sniper bullet suicide,
What?
which is not quite accurate.
That's impractical.
Like no gun?
Right.
Like just
Yeah,
a
that's
bullet?
outrageous.
Sweet. Thank you, Justin. But we can't give them points for that. We have to take
Yeah,
points,
you have to take
technically.
points away.
You gotta stick. You can't. Yeah, we don't want to dilute the original idea behind
Right.
it. You gotta
You
stick
have
to
to
those
stand
rules.
for something.
Yeah, you don't, exactly. Or
Yeah.
we'll fall for anything.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank
I
you.
can say that. I'm
Yeah.
black.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So he's losing 25
You are.
points.
Wait a minute. You're black. Holy shit.
I love how everybody just found out.
Well, it's a dark corner. You can't see
Yeah,
very
I
well.
don't get much
Am
light.
I?
Yeah.
Whoa. You're just here.
Who else is black?
My hair is.
No, it isn't.
It's more
It's
salt,
not.
salt and pepper.
It's curly as shit, man.
It's brown.
You just culture
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Cultural
Yeah.
appropriation
Or whatever.
that's going on there.
I gotta go.
If you want to leave now, I get it.
Everybody's like, I want to get booked sometime in Fort Collins again soon. I gotta go. I can't stay.
I gotta go.
That's what I call a Cody sandwich, extra mayo.
Hey.
It is
Okay.
very.
You're talking about the come on my pants.
Oh,
Yeah, you're going to be talking about all that jizz.
Yeah. What's going on? How'd you know about that?
I consider it more Miracle Whip.
we refer to it as a glaze.
Okay, and I
Old
don't.
fashioned.
So looking at the video,
Yeah.
I don't see it. But when I look at your face,
Thank you.
I do see Aaron Rodgers.
I get that
Right?
sometimes.
A lot.
I get
Yeah.
that sometimes.
You should
That's
see him
not
without
good.
the hat.
Is that a good thing?
Is it a bad thing?
Yeah, it is.
Or do you, Marcus, the black man, think all white people look the same? Am I just some...
Oh my
you
God!
telling
Hold
me?
on. I want you to look at the screen. Look down at the screen again, and you tell me.
I'm telling you.
Dude, I do.
I can't tell apart. Like, I can't tell all three of them apart. Thank God for the name tags.
We all look like Aaron Rodgers. That's so weird.
What's up?
Three
Just
Aaron
in
Rodgers in the
different
house.
stages of his
No.
life.
Which Pokemon evolution?
I'm the Aaronist Roger.
That guy in the blue shirt, that's a mutation. Oh, that's me.
You do look oddly darker than the rest of them, though, Sammy.
What? Oh, am I sitting in the corner wrong?
No, I'm just saying you look darker. Your
Why?
forehead's
We're not
trying to blend. You have green on your forehead, apparently.
Hell yeah,
The
way to
green
go,
screen's
dude.
like
It's a new
shining
tattoo I
through.
got. Green too.
Yeah, if you guys, if you're watching, go follow this guy who's going to be calling in soon, John. We've watched him blow up in the last little bit. He's getting huge in Britain. For some reason,
Really
I guess
weird.
British people have a real, issue with delivering bad news.
Nice.
Classic British move. I
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, it's
Right.
a British
Don't know
porn
if I've
for
ever
them.
heard that.
I wonder how much he charges.
He
Nothing.
He does
No way.
Bono.
No.
Johnny.
We'll talk about that when he calls her.
Dude.
He does it for the love of the game.
He does, but it's going to get to where he's going to have to either start charging or betting who he delivers news for.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
Is he that busy?
Yeah.
84,000 followers just on Facebook alone in the last month and a half.
Jeez.
I mean, it's crazy.
Wow.
It's fucking crazy. We've got 700, and we've been doing this 3 years.
Come on.
And look at how busy we are.
Yeah,
I can't imagine how that guy's doing it.
I know. Where does he find time to jerk off?
Double
While he's doing.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I've never seen the bottom half of him in one of those videos.
He's
Yeah.
completely naked.
Yeah.
From the
That's
waist
Post
true.
that part on Pornhub.
Yeah.
We will be talking to him
John
about
Combs
that.
bad
That's another
news.
form of
Yeah.
We'll talk to him about that a little bit. We'll also talk to him about Superhuman. I don't know if you guys know Superhuman. He is this, we'll say, special
Stuntman.
stuntman juggalo
Mm.
who is...
Oh, I know who you're talking
He's
about.
Yeah.
so hard to understand.
Is he the guy that does backflips on barbed wire?
Yeah, but he's like...
Well, it's not a backflip. It's a horrible attempt.
like
This
a-
one for my diggler and my diggler.
Yeah.
Woo-woo. That's how he sounds.
I haven't seen
It's
this.
a pretty accurate representation.
Is he
of
Cajun?
those.
No, he's from
And what is,
California.
No, he's from Florida.
What's his relation to
John?
Bad News?
So they have some beef going.
Oh,
Right. They have
That's
some
hilarious.
beef. Like John reached out to him to try to team up, and Superhuman got cocky with them and shitty with them. And so now there's this weird little beef, and there's some trolling going on. It's pretty funny.
Do we have any beef with anybody? Is there anybody?
Who do we have beef with?
Arby's?
Yeah, Arby's. We have
Facebook?
beef.
we
Oh, Facebook.
We got Facebook beef.
Oh my
Facebook.
god.
This has
They've
been a week.
up my ass this week.
Who hasn't though?
Touche.
That's
Touche. Touche. But no, both of my accounts are locked down right now. I'm not allowed to stream to our Facebook page from any of my accounts.
Wow.
They straight up pulled a story today and flagged me that had it was for this movie called The Hunt that has been canceled. It's about elitists hunting deplorables, human hunting.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and the picture was somebody with a
Sign me
belt
up.
in their mouth, kind of like a ball gag,
Sign me up.
and they instantly pulled me. What's up, John? How you doing? So they pulled me, and
Wait a second.
yeah.
So today I get this request to be an admin on the show, and I'm like, oh wait, they don't know what they're doing. I don't know. They should have done a credit check. They should have called somebody.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
But now I'm thinking, now I'm gonna get all caught up in his Facebook.
Yeah, you're gonna go to
You're
Facebook
a
jail
Apache.
too.
Mark is the
Facebook
Apache.
account.
You know what? I'll give him a call. I know Facebook.
You'll iron it out.
I know Jacob.
That is classic white man.
Yeah, me and Mark Zuckerberg went to grade school together.
I
We
can
called
see that.
Zuck the fuck.
Mark Fucker.
Yeah, I don't know. They have it out for me.
Mark, you fucking piece of shit, Fuckerberg.
But yeah, it's been a thing, man. They're after me.
Is it mostly the Degenerates pool party or whatever it is?
Yeah,
Oh well, of course.
that's a better name than
Makes
the
sense.
dance
The
party.
Degenerate Pool Party is
The
what you called it?
DPP.
Yeah, what
That makes
is
sense.
Degenerate Dance Party.
That's what it is.
That's been a lot of
We
it,
should
yeah.
have a degenerate pool party.
Yeah.
We should.
What's up,
No,
John?
I don't want to see any of those people with fewer
Without
Outright,
shirts on, yeah.
We got Patrick Lowry. We got John watching right now.
Heavy J.
So yeah, dude, they got me for hate speech this
Oh,
week
Makes
for
sense.
talking shit on tweakers.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like tweakers and white people, you're not allowed to
It's
talk shit
pronounced
about.
tweakas.
And Tweeka is our people too.
Yeah.
I got a
Sometimes.
video taken down on Instagram for using white slurs.
Yeah.
I won't say them because I don't want this to be taken
Oh,
down. But like,
If we don't
What were
get
they?
taken down already.
No, that's how we get famous. What you
Yeah.
got?
Yeah.
Were any of them like an
Oh.
exotic
Oh.
one though?
And I don't know enough.
all right. We got John calling.
Bologna dog. Yeah.
Let me get it on speakerphone real quick. What's up, John?
Hey, what's up, bud?
Can you guys all hear it okay?
Yes.
Awesome. Yeah, thank you for calling in. We want to talk to you a little bit about what you've been doing with this this Jon Breaks Bad News. You've blown up quite a bit in the last, 2 months now?
It's not even, it hasn't even been exactly 2 months yet. It's been like a month and a half,
Wow.
like a month and change. It was an accident. I didn't mean it.
And how long have we been on?
We've been on
3
3
years.
years. He 84,000 followers, I'm telling you, on his page.
Way to go, John.
I think we started following it at 50. And yeah, it's awesome to see. How are you keeping up with all this bad news, man?
I just fell out of low.
Yeah, way to go, John.
Good answer. How much is that costing a gram up in New York?
Ask the cops.
There was and the amount of money that they spend on it, it's gonna go off the throat
Shit. We're paying terrible prices in Colorado for Adderall.
Yeah.
But
Really?
yeah. We're talking $10.
It goes up.
I have to fake an illness.
Fluctuating market.
Just get indicted hotline?
I want to know, did you have you been delivering bad news for a while and just decided to go online with it? Or is this just a spur of the moment, you were stoned one day idea?
So, the idea originally, I have my own podcast. I do a podcast called Master Haters.
Nice. Great name.
It's a great
That's
name.
turning me on.
Already.
Which is like a play on masturbation and hating and also being the master of hating. And me and my buddy would pitch bits for skits that we would do in between episodes and throw them up on YouTube. And I had this idea to do a bit where it was just, it was me as a doctor, like breaking the news to patients that they have terminal illnesses.
I like it.
But then he disappeared to go do a lot of drugs.
Hey,
Yeah.
yeah, we hear that.
I never felt the fit, so I just kind of never did anything with it.
Have you ever
And then I got drunk while editing one of the episodes of my podcast, and I threw this page up, and then like 3 days later, I had 20,000 followers.
Whoa.
Holy
Wow.
shit.
Damn. All it takes is a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think you're I've described it as doing God's work at times. It's what our country needs right now.
Yeah.
Is somebody to deliver bad news with a smile
I got some people you should call.
and a butt.
Yeah, but like everybody needs a friend after they get some bad news, so I figured Bud would be good. So,
Like,
we
yeah.
got pretty cool.
Hey, John, I got a question for you. Where do you see this going? What's the next step?
I can't really talk about that right now.
Damn.
that's some big plans.
Okay, you got some
I
stuff
like
in the
that.
works.
Do
That's
you wear
awesome.
pants?
I imagine with the attention you're getting, and I mean, I've seen you're doing interviews with radio stations and shitty podcasts in Colorado. I imagine you're probably getting some people reaching out to you and saying, "Hey, let's take this a different level."
It is a small handful.
That's awesome.
Yeah, way to go, man.
Yeah.
Again, if you knew me in my personal life, this would be the funniest thing that ever happened.
I think it's
the idea that this, because I've tried different shit in comedy before, and none of it ever hit. And then I did this, and I woke up, and it was like, oh shit, I guess I'm getting steamrolled by this, and I just tried to do stuff as it came. Like, I moved away from doing the single videos because they're just so monotonous and hard to film.
yeah.
Doing like long format live streams similar to what you guys do, but
Yeah.
I don't have any budget for it.
Right.
You know, like I don't have like a green screen. Like I'm just trying to keep up with it, and luckily, I've gotten some support on Patreon, and a lot of people have donated, so things are going to get, the quality of those things are going to get better as time goes on.
Yeah, so I would like to give a plug to that real quick, guys. Go support this gentleman on Patreon. Don't you even have a Venmo?
Yeah, I have a PayPal. I haven't gotten around to setting up a Venmo yet.
Let's support this guy.
Hey, John, who was the toughest bit of bad news you had to give? Like, what's the worst it's gone?
When did you cringe?
Yeah, what's the toughest? Where's your line, I guess?
Yeah, what's the worst bad news you've delivered?
There's some that I haven't posted because they were extremely personal, and I don't want to go into like the detail. I don't want to sound like a big virtue signaling pussy. But like there was some that like I didn't feel comfortable like making a joke out of it. So it was like, okay, I'll do this for you. I don't think it's smart for it to be done this way.
You're a terrible human, but I'll do it.
That's amazing.
That's very funny.
describe
I
it.
guess my next question would be, with the fact that you are now at this point where you're growing exponentially by the day, are you going to start a point where you have to start vetting the bad news you deliver? Like, I notice sometimes it's just like your feet smell or you're a pain in the ass and stuff like that.
I throw in those because I know that like it's a little bit, it's a little rigged, so I know that the person is going to answer and like they're going to give me some kind of reaction. There's times where I've been surprised that it wasn't set up, and the guy, like, one of the last videos I put up was, I'm not a bitch, you're a bitch.
Yeah, that's a great video.
Yeah, I saw that.
That guy, I don't think he knew what he was getting himself into. And I think he tried to out-funny me by spurging out completely, just fucking an autistic rage fit. I thought that would be funny. But I guess
Never is.
I think I won.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
oh,
you
yeah.
definitely won in that one.
Yeah,
It was
clear
great.
victor.
Ding ding.
So, I want to bring up a question. We've been watching this little, I guess you would call it a beef with Superhuman.
Yep.
Yes, and I'm curious.
I love that guy.
He's such an interesting character. Such an interesting character.
That's why I really wanted to work with him. I really thought, because I look at his comment section, like, look, I get some hate for the big fat fucking idiot doing, like the dumbest thing that ever could be done. So, like, yeah, there's going to be people that just, like, want to shit on what I'm doing. And, like, I can handle it. But I look at him and his page, and he's throwing himself through fucking barbed wire ladders and shit now. And people are just like, you're a fake and a phony. And I'm like, whoa, fucking cut the kid some slack. He's just had, like, just like any other fucking kid, he's having fun in his backyard with his friend, picking around with a camera and putting it up. And you people are fucking liking and subscribing to it. So what the fuck is your problem? So I figured what we could do is I could become his foil. I could become his bad guy. And then
The heel.
everybody gets to laugh, and then everybody thinks that he's a little bit more legitimate.
Right.
So where did it all go bad?
He wasn't for it.
He just was like,
He just completely was like, no, I'm not, like, at first he was like, you're just trying to use me for your clout. And I'm like, dude, I got Lad Bible clout. I don't need superhuman clout. All right?
It's true. You got Lad Bible clout. That is for real.
I don't do it. Number one, I don't do any of this for the clout. I do it because it's funny.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm not, it just so happened that people are paying attention to it, so like I've continued to do it, but I was expecting to get bored with this in a week and a half.
Right. Well, I don't think you didn't expect it to get the way it has, I'm guessing.
No, I didn't expect this at all. I didn't expect to break the 1,000 on anything.
It was quick.
Like,
Too.
I sent it out to a couple of my friends. I took one funny picture that got on like Imager and like all the meme boards, and then all of a sudden people started rolling in, and my message box filled up. And that's what I've been able to, I've just continued to do it from there. And then, I had, I've had, a couple of news agencies, message me. The content farms where you see all like the BuzzFeed articles.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They've hit me up, and like I've made a couple of deals with them. And it's like the content, it's like, go ahead, take it. Like put it in front of whoever you want.
I think that's
Like I
amazing.
don't care about it. That's not the end goal for me.
No, you're having fun with it.
Hell yeah, man. It's an awesome product, too.
Yeah.
It is an
Hey, yeah.
awesome product.
I do got a question going back to Superhuman.
Yeah, Superhuman.
So, where does it stand now with you guys?
Where are you guys at now?
He won't talk to me. I'm blocked, I think. I might not be, but the last time I tried to do anything on his page,
that's pussy. I didn't even block my ex-wife.
So my
that's too bad.
co-host is a huge fan of Superhuman.
Yeah.
So it's
I want to see you two guys go at it. in a stunt war. I think that would
Pay
be
to see it.
beautiful.
I'd pay to see it.
I've got some barbed
Well,
wire.
okay, so you know how he's booked for that GCW
Oh.
show?
Mm-hmm.
It's your contribution.
That's like 2 hours away from where I thought.
Oh shit!
Hey.
Oh,
Couple things
nice.
on my wall.
No, I'm not saying that I'm gonna be there. But maybe I show up.
Hey, that's not a bad
I
idea.
think it'd
That's
be great.
an amazing
and
idea.
maybe you could get some people to go with Jon Breaks Bad News signs
Yeah.
saying "Sorry, bud."
Yeah, I mean, I can't say that that's gonna happen, but maybe it happens.
But
Yeah, but maybe it'd be cool if it did.
It'd be way.
Yeah.
he knows that poster board is only $1.15 at Walmart.
So I would like to encourage everybody go follow this guy. He's on Twitter, he's on YouTube, he's on Instagram, he's on Facebook, facebook.com/Jon Breaks Bad News. It's JON Breaks Bad News. Really support this guy. Would you like to deliver some bad news for us?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so we had talked a little bit ahead of time about this, correct?
Yeah.
All right.
Is he there or?
No, he's not here. We're going to call him. He's been skipping out on a lot of podcasts lately. And so we found a replacement. So our replacement is here, and he gets to hear you deliver this bad news to him.
Yeah.
Super excited.
He knows what to expect
He does.
if he goes
If
awry.
he doesn't answer, I say feel free to leave him a voicemail. All right, we're going to call him right now. Is that his number?
No.
No,
it is not.
We should
This
do
guy doesn't
something
even know what he's
about
doing.
Dial.
His name is Mike. Mike.
Sing a
Name's
song.
Mike, okay.
Mike.
I was singing.
Hey, Mike, how's it going?
Good, what's going on?
We have somebody that wants to talk to you.
Okay.
Go ahead, John.
Hey, Mike, this is John from Jon Breaks Bad News. How you doing, bud? I'm good. How are you? Listen, I got some bad news for you from the boys and not governed by reason for you. Okay. Listen, those excessive habits that you have are really getting in the way of them growing this podcast that they got. And, it's kind of becoming a hindrance for them. So they've got a new guy that's doing the production for them, and you're fired. But is that my bad news?
Yeah,
That is
you're
your bad
fired.
news.
Well, he took that well.
He did.
Well,
You assholes, I'll let you go.
all right. Well,
Can you leave a review on my page?
yeah,
Yeah,
go
go leave a review on
5
the
stars.
Okay, I'll do that. Can you tip me on PayPal?
Yeah.
PayPal.me/Jon Breaks Bad News. Bye, guys.
All right, bye, Mike.
Hey.
I don't think he was expecting that.
No, that was fantastic.
So, paypal.me/Jon Breaks Bad News. Go support this guy. I'm definitely dropping a tip in.
It's not required at all. I do it for free. I'm going to continue doing it for free. But the more people support, the better I can make the production on the show
Yeah.
that I'm running.
Oh, hell yeah. That was entertaining.
John,
as
that was
hell.
amazing.
That's some money.
John, I'm waiting for you to go corporate, man.
We're waiting for you to go, Court.
You go corporate.
Wait to sell out. Are you kidding?
Yeah.
It's gonna be so great.
Tie.
Dude, you should, politics are coming up, election season. You should be calling the debates and the election.
I agree.
Oh,
Fuck
yeah.
Joe Rogan doing the debates. Let's have John.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. I got my
I'm not interested.
Perfect. My
That's fair.
bad.
Well, we appreciate it, John. We're big fans of you. We will keep supporting you, and definitely I'm going to go throw a tip in your PayPal tonight.
Whoa.
Just the tip.
Just a tip.
Yeah, and they,
Yeah, in the
If you
PayPal.
want me to call in again, just let me know. 9 times out of 10, I'm available. I'll, sit in and chat with you guys if you guys have any juicy topics that you guys are going over for the day.
awesome, yeah.
Oh,
we,
awesome.
we always cover juicy topics, so.
I'm choosing.
And
true.
Always have
once
been.
I get the master rolling again, I'll have your boys call in.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah,
it'd be
thank you,
awesome.
man. We'd love to. And if you're ever out in Colorado, man, let's get you in on the show.
I see.
Hell yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Everybody give it up for
Thanks,
John.
bro.
I love ya.
Keep doing God's work, John.
Hell yeah.
All right, thank you, bud.
Thank you
How
guys.
are you guys doing?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Peace.
Take care,
Take it
John.
easy, John.
John Breaks Bad.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Well, I'm a fan.
Yeah, that was amazing.
100%.
That's awesome.
John is doing great work.
Oh yeah.
He's doing great work. Hopefully everybody out there could hear that okay. You could hear it okay, right?
Oh, yeah.
That was great.
No, it's
That was
fantastic.
delivering a bad news
Yeah.
there.
It sounded like Mike was maybe playing with something, or maybe
He's
he was
playing
just-
with himself in a foil.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I love
Which
that
is
he
the best
called,
way to get fired.
he called out the fucking your habits, sir.
Yeah. Oh,
No, John is amazing.
that was great.
I've been a fan of him since he launched, actually. I think, seriously, I was in his first 50 followers, and it's been really
yeah.
cool to
That's awesome.
watch
Fuck yeah.
this go on. And he's doing a great service. I think everybody out there should go support him.
Wonder if he'll do a one-off where he breaks good news.
Whoa.
Well, so he
Opposite day.
Yeah.
He-
opposite day.
You're
he
pregnant.
did start a group
Yeah.
That's bad.
called John Gives Bad Advice
Okay.
that you
bad
can
advice,
join
yeah.
as well. That's pretty fucking hilarious. But I mean, it's really cool to see this almost overnight, like
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
viral success can do for somebody.
Absolutely.
Incredible.
I hope it takes him somewhere. I really do. He's fucking great.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
He does it with a
I
smile on
really
his face.
appreciate his attitude towards it. It's just free,
Yeah.
and he's doing it because he likes it. And it's funny.
Yeah, he seems to really enjoy giving,
I can
giving the
appreciate
bad
He
news.
said no.
Yeah.
No what? No what, John?
No.
But yeah, go
Hell
support
yes.
this guy. He like he said, PayPal, Patreon.
Yeah.
He's got a YouTube,
That's
all
the best.
sorts of fun. So I'm a big fan.
Yeah.
Hell
was
yeah.
amazing.
Me too.
Tweaka Lives Matter.
Tweak a line better.
No good news. He said
Okay.
no good news.
Oh,
No good news.
Fair enough.
All right. Well, you know, it's
He's
just
committed,
a weird
man.
world we live in, and I mean, you know, why am I getting it?
So wait, why don't you do it, Sammy? Sammy breaks good news.
Oh, well, I don't want to steal his.
But it'd be the
right now.
opposite.
Here's the thing. He has gotten so he's blown up so much in the last little while that there's even copycats going after
Yeah.
him. Like
Mhm.
Of course.
he was posting up about what is it, badnewsbreakers.com, and they had
Mhm.
videos of John on there that wasn't him. I
Oh.
mean, it was
Yeah.
his videos, but it wasn't his website.
Wow, yeah. Well, that's the
Why
price
can't
you
people
pay.
just
That's
let
what
him have
comes
it,
with
you know?
success is people riding your coattails.
Yeah.
and taking,
Yeah, the old coattails.
yeah.
So
Take off the jacket.
Yeah.
It's-
Why
it's-
does your coat have tails? What
Ride your
animal was
tails. Yeah. How big are they? Someone can ride on them. You know, it's
Yeah.
so stupid.
It's summer. How
Summer,
Jacket
goddamn. Why does your coat have tails?
I really from the first video I saw of him, it actually got shared in the Degenerate Dance Party.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was
hell
one
yeah.
of his first
Hell yeah.
videos he posted up, and
That's awesome.
that's how we found out about him. And then it's seriously a month and a half. You know, like he said, 84,000 followers just on Facebook alone. And we watched his YouTube in the last week go from 100 followers or 100 subscribers to 1,000 subscribers, and it's fucking cool.
It's incredible.
It's
Mhm.
cool.
It's incredible.
And yeah, he's getting British news networks and radio stations calling him in. He's doing
And you
interviews
know,
on.
European news networks, they always show they show a lot of cleavage. I think,
They do. Sometimes they show
Yeah,
full
they-
titties.
especially on the radio,
Yeah.
because they really need the.
And he popped our call-in interview cherry. Like, we've never done a call-in. Well, yeah, we
Funny
did.
as
We
hell
called
over
my
here.
mom one day on the show.
Yeah, that didn't
talked
count.
to her about old pussy tasting like
Rubens?
Rubens.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like
I
moldy
wish-
rye.
Is that why I
and
don't eat Rubens?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
slimy pastrami, onions, Thousand Island.
I don't
Thank
like
you
the
for
topic of the
describing it.
conversation. I like it even less that you discussed it with your mother.
Yeah.
My mom.
Well, you have to understand.
I'm happy I'm on
She's
this
an
side
expert.
at that table.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let's
She's
shoot
a
it this
pro.
way.
She's a pro.
My mom.
no lady.
If you were to compare me to my mom, I am like far right-wing conservative compared to my mom.
He's
Well,
a,
you're
he's a
right-wing
minister.
conservative.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Yeah.
But my mom, that's how we would compare. She would be like Antifa, I'd be
Nice.
Proud Boy.
Cool.
And that says something
Has
about
she ever released animals from the zoo?
Wait, hold on, Doug.
She
Have
has
you
a
ever
different.
put animals in the
She
zoo?
has a different.
different
Tell
kind
me.
of
Yeah,
cage.
yeah.
My mom's a retired dominatrix.
Semi-retired.
Semi-retired.
Yeah, imagine you never lose the skill.
She's
Huh?
a substitute dominator.
Yes.
Nice, that was good. Yeah.
There was a good bump set spike there.
Give me some.
It's true, she
Yeah.
is. And so I found out, I have a stand-up bit about how I found out on my 16th birthday. And it's true, I did. I found out
damn.
that my mom was a practicing dominatrix on my 16th birthday.
Wow.
How did
Wow.
you take it?
I took it well, man.
He took it lying
like
down.
a good little boy.
I took it like a good boy.
Yeah. Begging.
That
I took
is
it begging.
for sure.
Growing up, we'd go to my mom's house where she had a full dungeon in the basement, and me and my friends would trip mushrooms. And I would never tell my friends what we were going to be walking into. And so there'd be a full St. Andrew's cross in there, a cage, stockades. She had stockades at one point, whips and knives and all sorts of shit. It looked like a really well-kept Dexter.
Was
Like,
your mother hot?
No, it's my mom, dude.
Well, no, but like objectively, was she?
No.
No.
For real? She keeps it tight.
Your mom posts. Hold on, I'm just saying that your mom. Did you post it or did she post it? A
The
couple
pictures?
weeks ago, posted a picture of your mom, like what, 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's a good-looking lady.
Can you pull
So,
it up?
all things considered, a woman at a bar, she could pick up a man.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, all right. Then I mean, into this
At that
for the
time,
rest
my
of the
mom
story.
almost weighed 600 pounds, too.
Oh,
And then she had
I'm
one
gonna
of the
backtrack
first
my
gastric
way
bypasses.
out of this.
And,
Oh.
yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and say I don't want to go
What's
through this story.
what's the business side like? How do you collect clients?
Yeah,
Do you hand out cards?
Yeah, communities.
I will fuck
There's
you up.
Communities, yeah.
Before the
There's more-
internet, though, is it
Uh,
just mailing lists?
I don't know.
So she had an LLC, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
She just filed her taxes.
I don't think she ever paid taxes on that ass, man.
Do you think
That's not a
Allegedly.
she took out ads in like porno mags and stuff in the back? You think?
Yeah, imagine classifieds. That's a
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, wait,
before the
Magnus.
internet, right? Everything
Yeah.
was classified.
Oh my God! Soliciting a hooker in the '90s.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you had to
That
know
must
the
have been
codes.
get entrapment land.
Yeah. Richard Greer. That
Anyways,
happened to him?
You
Hugh Grant.
yes,
Jerry
Springer.
Jerry Springer.
Hugh Grant.
Jerry
yeah,
Springer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he was a weatherman.
He wrote
Been
a
mayor.
bad check to a stripper or an escort.
Wow.
He wrote a check
That is
bounced-
funny. The fact that he wrote a check in the
The fact that he has the gall
Yeah.
to
He
go
didn't go cash. You're
What
like,
do you write?
no.
What did
It
you write in
bounced.
the memo line?
It's like
That ass.
dead.
Yes.
Dead ass.
Services
Slump?
rendered.
No.
So yeah, I would like once again to thank John for calling
Yeah,
in,
that was
and
fantastic.
I recommend all of you guys. I think I sent an invite to most of you guys today. I sent over 200 invites out to go to Jon Breaks Bad News.
Hell yeah.
Fucking do it. Follow this guy. Let's see him get big with it.
Hell yeah.
I would like
Free
to.
Willy stuff.
I'd like to see him get bigger than Superhuman.
Of course.
You know, I do too, because he's doing something. He's actually doing something. It sounds to me like this other guy's just throwing himself in.
Well, his parents support him on that one.
but,
That's
you
how
know,
Superhuman got
I'm just
out there.
saying, yeah.
And then he was on Tosh.0. Like he did a web redemption, and he's just but I don't know. You need a good catchphrase, and he's got a good catchphrase. John's catchphrase is like "Sorry, bud."
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, it's perfect.
I want to start one. This is for my Duggalos and my Duggalettes,
I like that.
because that's what Superhuman says.
Yeah, and he does know how to copyright or trademark, so we got
So I'm
this.
like, yeah.
Here,
One
let
of
me
us.
see if I can find a clip of Superhuman and see if you can understand what the fuck he says.
Find the one where he's wearing the paint. Does he have one where he's wearing the Juggalo paint?
I don't think so. I've watched a bunch of them, but I've never seen one of those.
With, but comparably, Superhuman has 10,000 likes, including Josh. And
Way to go, Josh.
10,000
Yay.
likes.
Man.
And this guy has been around for years.
Yep.
Years he's been around.
Superhuman?
Superhuman.
Okay.
But we're talking 84,000 on John, and he's been around a month and a half.
Yeah.
Success is the best revenge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
It's
I love that he doesn't
Superhuman.
deliver that bad news to Mike.
I want to say
Pretty
it's
great.
wrong.
Is
I want to
he-
say this.
All right, so
Boom. It's like HOOA.
It's HUMMAN.
he was kind of a dick when John reached out to him. He was
Yeah.
like, I don't want anything to do with you. You just want me for clout. He had already had more followers.
There might be a little bit of diminishing returns when you just slam
Superhuman,
yourself
super
on
dumb.
fucking-
Yeah, some people watch that and they just like, no, we're good. We're gonna
I
unsubscribe.
lied.
Once or
Superhuman
once,
has
like,
230,000 likes.
Yeah. Well,
I was on the wrong Superhuman page.
most of them are
You're on his
Russian
backup
folks.
page.
I was on his backup
Russian,
page.
Yeah,
Russian hackers.
Russian
Yeah.
hackers.
All right, let's listen to
It's the
this.
Clintons.
Yes. We go again.
A lot of them are Epstein clients.
Yeah. A lot of his followers are
No,
Epstein clients.
this is- all right, listen to this, guys.
Wait. Shit.
Shit! Come on, bitch!
Yeah.
Oh, God! Oh,
Into barbed wire.
Yeah.
Hey, and you know what? No one ever mentions the guy who slams his head into the bar.
Yeah.
I know.
Where's his
Old
credit?
Goldberg
But he's
there.
not a
Yeah.
bitch about it.
Good old Paul.
Is it the same barbed wire? Is it,
Yeah, I think
it
so.
could be shitty barbed wire.
It is.
Oh, not the
You
same
gotta,
one.
you gotta watch
Uh,
that.
yeah.
You can't have
Is he gonna body slam him into barbed wire?
Oh.
Yep. He does Legos, light bulbs.
Legos are legit.
Yeah.
That would hurt.
So this one for my Douglas and my Douglets. Whoop, whoop.
Now, what?
Don't try this
How
at home.
many videos can you make in a month? I feel like you have to
But
recover.
He said,
boy
he
like
says I'm
that.
taking a break, and then a week later he'll have a video.
He'll do like 2 in a day.
Like that, how else is he supposed to get money?
Sure. What else?
Not the
can
government.
you do?
Not the
They
goddamn
took the
government.
food stamps away. Now he's got to jump into barbed wire.
No, but for real, I can't hate on the boy too much.
Is
He's,
he really helping the image of Juggalos?
I would say they don't care.
Yeah, that's right.
It makes
Yeah,
him a little
They don't have a
more
PR
appealing.
team.
Yeah, they don't. That's on brand.
Can you help the image of
Yeah.
Only
No.
juggalos can help juggalos.
I tried once back in the '80s, and
It just
No
wasn't
idea what
work.
you're talking
they
about.
didn't exist. So it was also kind of like no one knew what the fuck I was doing.
John, if you're still watching, I know you're about to go do a live stream, but if you are still watching, John, we need. I meant to ask you when we had you on the phone if you could give us 2 celebrities that you think will die this year for our celebrity Deadpool. We'll put you in on it.
Hell yeah.
We do the celebrity Deadpool around 10 your time, but we'd like to hear your 2 celebrities that you think will die, and we'll give you points if they do. So, it's not wanting them to die; it's if.
Just thinking they
No,
will.
yeah,
Yeah,
no
they
one's.
probably will.
We're not all
Thinking they
collectively praying, holding hands.
I got some
hoping for
fingers
someone to
crossed,
die.
honestly.
Well, I mean, some of them.
Yeah,
Should we get into some
Yeah.
topics?
Mickey Rourke.
Yeah.
How are we gonna do
Yeah.
topics? There's too many hands.
Uh,
Cambodian rules.
Well,
how does this work?
We're just going to give it to Cody since he's sitting right in the middle.
Nice.
What? Are we not doing Celebrity Deadpool?
No, we'll do that
Later.
at the end. We'll do that.
He
at
was
the
like, oh man, I was gonna leave right after Celebrity Deadpool.
Let's do
I was gonna get.
and the plot chickens.
end. And the
Plot chicken.
chicken.
That's what
Nice.
I was
All right, let me resort these because I'm behind. So I don't know if you guys have been following the story about the Area 51 thing.
No.
I've only heard,
Coming
the
up, right?
storming thing.
The storming Area 51.
Yeah.
I've only
So-
heard
Yeah.
just that.
This is another one of those viral successes that overnight gained multiple millions of people on this event.
Yeah.
It's now sprouted a shit ton of side groups, side events. But this guy who did it is kind of a weird character. I know him from this group called Dinosaurs Don't Die in the Future. I think I've added some of you guys to Dinosaurs After Dark. The very I show my titties all the time page.
Yeah. I
Have I added you to that?
I did
Okay,
too.
cool.
Yeah,
Because I was
it's
like,
awkward at
can't
work.
look at my phone.
looking at it at work. Yeah, I was like,
Super awkward at work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
me too,
So this
Sorry.
guy, this last week, got for one, Facebook took the event down. which they said was an accident, and they took it down because it was gaining too much traction.
Those
And
happen
the
all
city the county that it's in had gotten worried about what's going to happen with this influx of people. And
There's not
so
enough toilets. There's only one Dairy Queen.
right.
Yeah.
There's barely any hotels. There's like 120
They're
something
blisters.
hotels.
You hold them upside down.
Rooms
Yeah.
in the whole county. Now, Facebook said it was an accident after some political backlash from it, and they put it back up. But then this guy got visited by the FBI recently, and then came forward to the news about it, about how cool it was that the FBI came to visit him.
This guy's the man.
And they were just more worried about whether or not it was going to be a terrorist attack. Right? Weird.
Don't buy it.
So instead, this is now turned away from storming Area 51. I think he's trying to change the PR after the FBI came and talked to him and were like, you got to not encourage these people, even though in the event it says it's a joke. I think he said you got to not encourage these people. And so now he's doing an alien stalk, which he has 6 weeks to plan, just about. But it's going to be a 3-day festival for aliens. And I guess Lil Nas X has already said he'll play for free.
He's only got 6 weeks to play it.
6 weeks to play it.
He's
I feel like
got
that's
it.
not. I feel like
This is too
Fire
big to
Festival
fail.
had longer and they fucked up.
This
Yeah.
is too big
Yeah.
to fail. This
Yeah,
is
they got the guy backing
he's
it
gonna
up.
have sponsors. Like it'll be a whole thing. And I don't think this will be pretty cool.
You think so?
When I
That's the
saw
guy.
him,
The guy.
Yeah, this is the guy. He's exactly what you picture him to be.
Yeah.
is he wearing the Naruto?
He's wearing a
Headband?
Slayer hat.
Not in this one, but he does have that video where he shows what a Naruto run is in a trench coat.
He looks like the cameraman for Superhuman.
Yeah. That's disgusting.
Hey, no. So yeah, this guy,
Interesting.
he's been approached by the FBI. He's planning a festival now. Matty Roberts. There you go.
Where's the festival?
It's going to be in
Rachel, Nevada.
area of Area 51 in
It's
Nevada. It's gonna, which is great because they're going to be putting a bunch of people on a nuclear testing site. Because that's what Area 51 is on. It's on a nuclear testing site. And if you've never been to where is it, Tonopah, which is it's in the middle of the fucking testing site. It is where the Clown Motel is, and you look at the people there; they look like they've been exposed to some nuclear fallout throughout the years. But yeah, I guess he says fuck the FBI, we're cool with them, and now this original post has racked over 8.5 million views. He came up with it while playing video games. Go figure.
How do we know that this guy doesn't work for the FBI?
We don't.
We don't.
Do you think
know.
they'd hire him though?
Dude,
That'd be the person they'd want. Yeah.
Deep cover.
The deepest cover.
Like, that was obviously an undercover FBI agent. No one looks like that.
So I was going to actually send to you. I found an article yesterday, and it was
What's up,
about,
Skinner?
It was about posts, or not posts, because a lot of the stuff happened pre-internet, but it was quotes that haven't aged well. And one of them was Paul Krugman, the economist, who said in 1977, he said, "Give it 3 years, and you're going to see that the internet had no more effect on the economy than the fax machine."
Right.
No.
Right.
And
What an
another
idiot.
one
Yeah, what a
in
dumbass.
there,
What a piece of shit.
early internet, an early post was, "Just watch, some idiot's going to come up with some, let's rush Area 51."
Really?
Yeah,
He said that
was in like 84.
84.
Yeah.
Wow.
I can see that. I can see that.
He works for The Simpsons now.
Yeah.
Hey.
No doubt
Yeah,
about
no
it.
shit, dude. The way the Simpsons are, man.
I really
They are.
feel like
The cartoon Nostradamus.
the whole Let's
Yep.
Rush area, they just opened fire, right? Like
That's why. Well,
Would
Holm, I
actually
think
have
that everyone has to start running
No,
backwards.
they would do something else.
So it looked
they would
like
figure something
yeah.
else out.
You think so?
Yeah, they would.
They had blatantly said.
Yeah, I think most of that would be deterrent. I think they would stock up on security personnel and they would wrangle people before they got there.
Now, do you think they're gonna even have anything there
Yes.
maybe they'd net them.
Wait, what do you mean, like
at
security?
Area 51?
Oh,
Like
inside?
that we
No.
could actually storm. That
Yeah,
shit's
but I
long
mean,
gone and underground.
Yeah.
Bob Lazar says it's the one next to Area.
It's Roswell.
Yes.
Bob Lazar actually came forward and said it's not Area 51, you idiots.
Bobby Lasers.
It's
Yeah,
Roswell.
Bobby Lasers.
Bobby Laser.
Bobby Lasers. Yeah.
I know Bobby Laser.
I don't know. I think alien
Good
stock is going to be an interesting thing, and we should go.
Yeah. 6 weeks. It's in 6 weeks.
I'll drive.
Yeah, about
it
6
free?
weeks. I love the picture they put as is in Baker, California. Actually, the picture that everybody's been using with the giant alien. It's actually a beef jerky store in
Yeah,
Baker,
classic.
California.
That's such a
Tasty beef
jerky.
jerky.
Yeah.
Such tasty
Oh, it's good?
beef jerky. Alien beef jerky? Fuck yeah.
Ooh, nice.
So good.
It's out of
All
this world.
green.
It is.
Yeah.
That's how they advertise
I
it.
wouldn't be surprised.
the marketing guy's like, fuck, why didn't I think of that?
God, I was right there.
Oh, it's out of this world. God, why didn't I think of that?
So
was my
yeah,
God.
I guess they a group that's been involved with like the Electric Music Festival in Las Vegas and Burning Man are now helping him organize this in Rachel, Nevada. And the town's
is
not really okay with
Yes.
it. No.
When does a town get to tell
Yeah.
100,000 people what to do?
Exactly.
Over that.
Yeah.
Especially when the town only has, what did it say, 98 people?
98 people.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
the county has
That's
like
what
less
the
than
new
300.
thing should be: is storm that town,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take it
and
over.
then everyone just pees everywhere.
Oh,
They-
I mean
they-
everything. Take over their
What do you
houses.
think?
The reality is they don't
Okay.
have the storage to handle the gas that people are going to need and shit like that.
Oh
they don't,
man,
they
people
don't
are gonna
have the
die out there.
infrastructure.
People are gonna die.
We can help.
Survival of the fittest.
It's gonna
That's what I put on my celebrity
It's
test.
gonna be some bad.
All
Yeah,
the people in Area
Everyone
51.
who goes there.
I'm calling 3 deaths from alien deaths.
Lil Nas X is going.
1 from dehydration.
He's gonna die.
Woot woot, under 10 people watching, throw in the towel. Cool.
I
We'll
heard
do that.
area is
Damn,
huge
that was
bad.
pretty
that.
savage.
Yeah.
Who wrote that?
Some guy named Sean Stone.
Sean
We're not going to
Stone.
throw in the stone.
What did he say?
Damn, who's Sean Stone?
I have no
Sharon
idea.
Stone's bastard
Sean
child.
Stone. Sure, Sean Stone.
It's Fred Stone's son.
Fred Stone.
Yeah.
He's not one of my people.
I don't really
He's
care.
not one of mine either.
We're not doing
More
this
people.
for a ton of viewers. We're doing this for fun.
Yeah, but Sean,
We
you're
like
one
it.
of the people. So
Yeah. Mm.
So get a
So
life,
thank
Sean.
you.
You're one of the 10 biggest losers I know.
The other night
Put
are
him on
watching.
there. So yeah, I mean, we're not as cool as being able to do an Area 51 thing, Sean. Jesus.
Are you talking about Sean Fergie?
No.
No.
No, Sean
I think he's
Yeah.
a guy who probably was watching for the interview. With,
Oh yeah.
with
Damn.
John.
Fuck off, he left.
Yeah. We don't need
Super.
you, even though you represent 1/10 of the viewers.
Yeah.
I don't really
You're just
care.
a slice of pizza to us.
Really?
Yeah, a large pizza.
Yeah.
Our
Barely adequate.
Barely adequate.
our
We didn't have a
following
lot of
comes more on
pepperoni.
Spotify and Google and all that stuff. So. Oh well.
But we appreciate you watching.
Yeah.
thanks for coming in, Sean.
I still want you gone.
Fuck off.
We're gonna send you a gift package.
No, we're
Just
not.
come and poop.
I'm just about to go take care of it right now.
Yeah.
I'm on my way.
Oh man, who's this hunk?
Oh man.
Damn. That was a letdown.
You guys know about these dudes?
The Canadian murders?
Yeah.
I thought that was the Skrilly guy. Who's the guy who raised?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
chain
Mark-
smokers.
Oh, that's
The one on the left kind of looks like
Wait,
Tom.
are these the kids who, like, after they were found,
Yeah, he does look like
the
that.
dad was like, "Yeah, but they eluded you for a couple days before you found him, huh?"
Well, they didn't. They found him dead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and the dad was like, "Yeah, but you couldn't find him for a while. Like, they know how to survive." I'm like, "No, they don't. What do you mean?"
Yeah.
They said it was
They
suicide.
definitely. Yeah, I think it was suicide.
They said it was suicide.
This one smells a bit more suicide-y than old Epstein's.
Yeah.
Epstein,
Yeah.
Epstein,
Stein,
whichever
that's
one,
it. Whatever the
one.
Mandela effect took away
Should
from
we
us.
talk about that?
What?
Do we want to talk about the Epstein thing?
Why not?
Why
That
not?
one judge
not?
guy
I mean-
died.
All right.
See,
Oh yeah, the judge.
There you go.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The warden was just removed.
the two
Of the
guards,
prison?
everybody involved.
No, I think he was reinstated. The previous warden.
The
Are
warden
they,
that was on the clock just
he's,
got removed.
he's been removed. So they have
Alright.
everybody who has first-hand knowledge has been relocated move someplace else,
Oh, that's fishy.
or now,
Fishy indeed.
That is like.
Oh my god, it's like that fucking
It's like we're at
pier
a
in
fish
Seattle.
market. Yeah, we're at a fish market right
it's
now.
being tossed back and forth. You can smell it.
Morning, ladies.
Yes.
Nice afro call. So we've got a shit ton in this conspiracy corner.
Yes, of
for
course.
talking about
Right.
Epstein. Now
Can we
we
just
talked
move
about,
it to fact corner?
So Epstein is the reason why we're banned on YouTube from live stream.
Right
Because
now?
we can't live stream on YouTube. We can upload videos, but we can't live stream on there because I put up a video from one of our episodes 3 years ago talking about Epstein and
You've
what
been
we
hot on
should
it
do
for a
with
while.
him.
Yeah.
My
And
man, me too.
it's fucking crazy that now all this shit's gone on and now he's dead.
What did you feel when he died?
I woke up and I was like, God damn it.
Me too.
I had probably 15, 20 messages from people about it.
I've never wanted a person dead alive so bad.
Yeah.
Right.
I've never wanted a person who I wanted dead
But
to
to-
not be dead.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because,
It's an odd feeling.
agreed.
You're
I
just
want
like, this
justice for people.
motherfucker definitely deserved to die.
but
He couldn't I needed him
Yeah.
to survive.
They're gonna find
I
evidence
didn't
in
need
the walls in his home.
yeah.
Yeah, we were talking about that.
Are we ever gonna get that list? I've been hearing about a list.
So,
of those
okay,
clients. Yeah.
here's the thing, is a good chunk of that list was released the day before he died.
I thought it was
Yeah.
just taken into evidence.
No, the Court of Appeals released a 2,000-page document and testimony from one of his victims and accusers.
Can I get a book report on that? Where is that?
You can go look it up, man.
All
But
right,
they've
I'm just still
redacted.
informed.
Here's
Who
the
are
thing:
they?
they've redacted a good chunk of the list of people, but the flight records are in there, and to his island and shit. John Glenn is
Yeah,
on there.
I saw that.
Wait,
Alan
Oh,
Dershowitz.
LED.
And he took a
Bill
lot of
Clinton.
flights.
Bill Clinton took a ton
Yo,
of
my
flights.
word.
Now then again, Epstein was the co-founder of the Clinton Foundation.
Which,
with
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Nothing's ever been wrong
but-
with that.
I think when you hit an elite status, right, to get into that level of the New World Order or whatever you want to call it, you have to fuck some kids. I'm not saying it's okay. I'm saying they make you do
That's
it.
what you have to do. Yeah.
So
that's a
they
requirement.
can blackmail you.
White. Oh.
That's a prerequisite.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh,
they
yeah.
film it and they say, okay, now you know our secrets, we know yours.
Yeah, well, Acosta said he's the intelligence community's problem now.
Yeah.
When he gave him that sweetheart deal,
Mhm.
which basically says to me, this dude was collecting on everybody.
Yeah.
Yes,
100%.
as leverage for the most powerful people
Absolutely.
against the most powerful
I mean,
people. in the
look at
world.
how long he was able to do it.
When
Yeah, what he
And
had-
then, after getting caught, continued to do it.
Unbelievable. Yeah,
Who can do that?
but what I'm saying is he has intelligence communities backing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so I think he's the baton holder. You know, he got past the baton of running this business.
Probably.
That's been from a different elitist.
George Washington.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because he's 66
No doubt.
years
Very
old. The
true.
math adds up.
It,
Right.
it doesn't not add up.
How do you think he got those wooden teeth?
Yeah.
Pedophilia.
Children.
But that's the thing is like this kind of thing has been going on in Hollywood longer than 66 years. This thing's probably been going on in politics since the Roman Empire.
Yep, it's already out in the church, right? It's
Right.
like
It's
everywhere.
all over
It's
there,
just shocking.
But is it anymore?
Yeah, well,
Who's,
fuck.
who? I mean, oh no, Jeffrey Epstein's dead. They didn't have the same reaction when they heard he was trying to populate the earth with his sperm.
Yeah, we talked about that too,
Like-
about how he wanted, like eugenics level, wanted to populate the earth with the sperm.
Wow.
Yeah,
Even that
nobody
good
freaked
looking
out about
guy.
that.
He probably doesn't have great genetics.
Sounds like
I don't
a
even know why you
Pretty
do
cool
that.
guy. Cool.
Super cool.
Super
Yeah.
cool
I'd
dude.
have a beer with him.
You know you're
In
influential
hell.
in that sense when royalty is asking you to lend them money. You've got like Prince Andrew and his ex-wife. He lent money to them at points in
Yeah,
time.
so that's the incentive. Like, so he has a mass of money that he's going to get. Like, he's just got power accrued. So what is the appeal? Like, why do people go to these, take the plane rides to the island for his approval? For, you know, they accept this blackmail Like, what do they get from him?
Because then they're in a circle.
They're in the
he's
circle,
like
yeah.
the circle runner.
I think he's the
yeah.
ringmaster.
Yeah, just
ringmaster,
I
yeah.
hate
the
saying
bearer
it,
of the torch.
but like, this is the Illuminati, right?
Yeah, that's the
does.
thing.
Like,
Exactly.
when it's coming out.
And that's where it's going to be sad, is it's not just about the victims not getting justice in this, that he's sex trafficked. It's about the fact that we're not getting justice as a society of finding out who
these people are.
Who all was involved.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
and I need to know. I want to know every name on the list.
It's everything we've suspected
already.
Yeah, that's the thing. You
But I need-
already
I
kind of
need-
know.
But I need the proof.
Yeah, that's the tough
I
part. You do
I
need the
want,
proof.
and I want them to be put on display for everyone to see. Like, look at them. Look at these fucking people.
The problem is
You
the
know?
people who are on the list are also the people who are in charge of keeping us out of war
Yeah.
throughout the world, and it scares me
So it's a
to
mess.
save their own ass.
Yeah.
And we're like marching closer and closer to like a big old war.
The
Yeah.
reality
So
is
then
the people on the
every
list are those who are going to keep us from seeing the list.
Yes, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll probably
I mean,
never get it.
the FBI just raided his island yesterday. Yesterday.
A
They
little late.
just did it.
A little late.
Because they wanted time for the evidence to be cleared up, or
Yeah.
I don't fucking
I don't
know.
know.
They needed time to go through it.
Yeah, to vet
'Cause
out
where is
what
his
they
island?
It's in Little St. James.
Little St. James Island.
It's in the Virgin Islands.
Okay.
I think it's off the
Can.
Keys.
Is that
The
LOL?
Okay,
Keys.
that's not a territory.
No, it's an American island. I actually I don't know. I might be speaking out of my ass here.
Let me look it up.
Because that means that, well, so the CIA would have more jurisdiction than the FBI would.
Because it's not on U.S. soil.
Yes.
Yeah, but I mean,
It's in the Virgin Islands. Yeah.
okay. Well, which is a U.S. territory.
It's a U.S. territory.
Which
And
I don't know.
what
where
a
the-
ironic, Virgin Islands.
70 and 78
Just
acres.
saying.
It's between 70, and this island's been burned down a couple times.
By
Lightning.
Dude.
oh
Could happen
Wow.
again. Could happen again. You never know.
yeah.
Well, that isn't God trying to punish him.
Wasn't Trump on the list?
He
Trump.
was.
Okay, so Trump and him go back.
Yeah.
They go back, and there's even in this testimony some of the information in that testimony, which is funny because everybody's saying he had nothing to do with this, but there's actually in one of the previous cases against Epstein talk of them arguing over who got to take a girl's virginity. And then when Trump won the cherry, Epstein sodomized her for it.
Come on.
Yeah,
Where was this written?
just a snapshot.
Was
of
it?
the
Was
other
this?
day.
Was this conversation in front of the girl?
Yes.
Ah.
She's just there like, but
I want to go.
Two dudes that look like that.
I thought I was
Yeah,
doing
really.
that.
Everybody
is
looks like,
people
but
here.
in particular.
This is one of the documents from the case in 2016. Shortly after the sexual assault by the defendant Jeffrey E. Epstein on the plaintiff Katie Johnson, Plaintiff Johnson was still present while the two defendants were arguing over who would be the one to take Plaintiff Johnson's virginity. The defendant, Donald J. Trump, was clearly heard referring to defendant Jeffrey E. Epstein as a Jew bastard, as he yelled at defendant Epstein that clearly he, defendant Trump, would be the lucky one to pop the cherry of Plaintiff Johnson. The third and final sexual assault by the defendant, Jeffrey E. Epstein, on the plaintiff, Katie Johnson, took place after Plaintiff Johnson had been brutally and savagely raped by defendant Trump. While receiving another full-body massage from Plaintiff Johnson, while in the nude, defendant Epstein became so enraged after finding out that defendant Trump had been the one to take Plaintiff Johnson's virginity, that defendant Epstein also violently raped Plaintiff Johnson. After forcing Plaintiff Johnson to disrobe into her bra and panties while receiving a massage from the plaintiff, defendant Epstein attempted to enter Plaintiff Johnson's anal cavity with his erect penis while trying to restrain her. Plaintiff Johnson attempted to push defendant Epstein away, at which time defendant Epstein attempted to enter Plaintiff Johnson's vagina with his erect penis. This attempt to brutally sodomize and rape Plaintiff Johnson by defendant Epstein was finally repelled by Plaintiff Johnson, but not before defendant Epstein was able to achieve sexual orgasm.
That was.
That's like the worst thing anybody's ever written to me in my entire life.
I think that's the worst thing I've ever read on this show.
Yeah.
Trump is fine.
Oh, yeah, he's fine. He had nothing to do with it.
Fuck. You.
But here's the thing. Who does not believe that argument took place? Knowing the president, because he tends to wear his emotions on Twitter and everywhere else, that it does not sound like. I mean, I could absolutely see him arguing to be like, I don't know, why should you? I should.
Yeah, like that's his personality type. He would. Yeah.
Well, I mean, after Epstein died, suicided, he even shared a tweet of a conspiracy theory about him not really committing suicide.
Which is just sad.
Our president
just
tweeted a conspiracy.
Well, is it? I don't think it's really a conspiracy.
I don't think so either when this many people believe it. People who aren't into conspiracies are even.
Yeah. It's like, it's hard to believe that he actually killed himself. Like,
and have you seen a picture of the cells? How the fuck could he kill himself in that cell? How could he have hung himself?
You can hang yourself.
Even El Chapo was like,
I've got a tunnel.
But I mean, this is a federal custody. It's not really a prison. It's a transfer
Were there
center.
bars?
But
Were there bars around?
not really. It's like an isolated room, but it's all concrete.
You could hang yourself pretty easily.
In concrete?
Oh, you cannot hang yourself. Not in jail.
There wasn't like a light fixture or anything for him to do it.
Okay, I don't know how big he was. I think he was a short man. I don't know how.
Epstein?
Epstein.
I think he was 6 something.
But there's nothing in jail for you to hang yourself from except for a bunk. And if you, let's say you wanted to use like your clothes, you'd literally have to braid them together to be able to hold your weight. Because they're not, I'm not saying I've been in jail or anything like that. It wouldn't be like that. I'm just saying.
But
there's no answers on how tall he is.
And it's really difficult to tell what you are.
$2 billion.
$2 billion tall?
Is how much he's worth.
That's so.
$2 billion.
Let's see.
2 small children
It
stacked on
does
top
seem
of
like
each
the
other.
mainstream media
In the
is
trench coat.
starting to pick it up, mostly in print, like but not like the television media. They don't seem to like this at all.
But here, what are we hoping for? What do we hope's going to happen at this point?
I just want the
I mean,
names.
I would
want the
love
names
if
of the people.
a giant pedophile ring in Washington no longer existed. That
Yeah.
would
That's
really,
Pizzagate level.
like, yeah, I would love if all of the powerful pedophiles in America go down in this. I don't think that's plausible, but I think a lot could, and I think even more should.
Picture. They actually had a picture of his cell. I don't know. I found it fishy from the beginning that there was somebody outside the prison waiting to see somebody who appeared to be Epstein uncovered on a gurney being wheeled out dead to snap a picture and to be like, oh, that was Jeffrey Epstein at 7 something in the fucking morning.
You think that you think he's still alive? Is that what you're saying? Because I like that theory. The optimist in me
That we
wants
could
to
find
believe
him again.
he's going to live to die another day.
He's obviously a very powerful dude when the Clintons and shit are coming to visit you in prison.
You think he's gone? I would have guessed more Witzek.
Yeah.
Oh,
Witness
no. I think there are too many powerful people that would be able to shut
What
that
about
down.
like
Witzek is like, it exists in a vacuum. It kind of exists
Nothing
in a vacuum.
exists in the vacuum, especially.
You're right.
I mean, I feel like
bureaucracy wise, but like there are certain things that I think people will take seriously, and occasionally Witzek is that. I think that would be the hardest thing for people who are targeting him to crack.
You could hang yourself from those bars.
I guess you could.
I don't know. I feel like I've seen enough movies where people get put in Witzek and it doesn't work out.
I guess that's a good point, but that's usually at the fault of them going out and finding love and going dancing and then putting it on the line for the person they love, and then it all works out.
That's true. I don't know. It's an interesting story all around. I don't know anybody who truly believes that he commits suicide. There are a large amount of people who believe he's still alive. I think the media has been very careful in the sense of calling it an apparent suicide.
Yep.
I think
But that
when you
doesn't
have
seem that apparent.
our attorney general saying, this is fishy as fuck.
Yeah.
Didn't they say suicide, but then said something about
Heart failure? Like a
something
heart attack?
like they had this. They were still investigating.
Yeah.
Like it was not a final determination.
I thought I read that the first report was that it was like heart failure or a heart attack. He was admitted to the infirmary, and then the second report was
He hung himself.
hung himself, and it was like 2 different times, like 2 different time stamps when he was admitted to the infirmary.
So literally nothing about this makes.
But
any
like I
congruent
have a
sense.
difficult time citing my source on that, and I forget where I read it, forget how I know that.
Whoa,
why I think that.
whoa! Let's calm down on the
All right,
sources,
yeah.
man.
Let's keep it a wild conjecture.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
Fuck that guy.
There you go.
Overall, I am kind of glad he's dead. I wish
Yeah.
he lived to fucking be the
You
bitch
know,
boy he is
I
and
think
dime out his
maybe-
bros.
Yeah, maybe he's alive, but maybe more of a Shawshank Redemption kind of thing, like crawled through a sewer. No,
But what were we, I mean, when I say what were we hoping for, like, okay, so we
you never seen that movie.
the
He's got
game
a picture of
plan.
Emma Watson on his
Then he goes to the
because she's
fucking
young.
tunnel.
The game plan was
Just
that he
little
was willing
Hermione.
to
Got a picture of
testify.
Hermione.
Yeah, down the
Year
wall,
one,
and
yeah.
the fucking warden throws a rock through it.
He's like, oh.
If he was supposed to testify on documents that they already have, right? Because his testimony without any documents it means nothing. It's hearsay,
No, yeah.
right?
Maybe,
So they
yeah.
have to already have documents. So why is it so important? Why is it such a big deal that
That
he's
he's-
dead?
Oh, yeah.
So it's
Like you're
not
saying-
even. So these names are going to come
Well,
out. But
okay,
the question
so-
is, what's not in the documents?
That's the thing is with attorney-client privileges and confidentiality. If he has come forward to his lawyer about it, that lawyer doesn't necessarily have to come forward with that information.
But at this point, he's no longer held to the
Confidentiality.
Yeah,
Confidentiality,
he
thank
can
you.
still say he is.
Because he is actually, so he would be representing the
the estate.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Mhm. Now, in the other case of people who have come forward and have this list, it's just accusations. So they have no proof of it. He hasn't been found guilty of these accusations.
There's a reason why this guy had to die.
He actually has.
Flynn didn't have to die.
The other cases of the child pornography and then the other lawsuits that are still
solicitation.
in the long run. You know, a lot of these lawsuits aren't even set to go into fucking
Oh damn!
trial
Really? There's a lot in the
until
backlog.
the 2020 and shit like that. So, I don't know. I think John Glenn did it.
He didn't know his name was going to come out. Came out. John Glenn's old school. He's OG. He
Likes
went
him
to
young.
the moon. Let's
He's
just,
old, but he likes him young.
well, who doesn't? Well, I don't actually.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
I'm not.
I'm not joining that group.
How crazy would it be if Mr. Rogers was on the list?
Okay, first of all, shut
Oh,
your mouth.
man.
You shut your foul mouth.
What about Captain Kangaroo?
I'm okay with
I
that.
buy that one actually.
Yeah.
That
But Mr.
haircut.
Rogers?
Now,
That's. You're
oh,
talking
that
about my
should be.
childhood.
Hey, man, that should be a new pool, the Celebrity Dead pool, but it's the Epstein pool. Who's on that
Who's
list?
on that list?
Who's on that
Well, we
list?
did have that one, the Celebrity Diddle Pool.
What was that? But just rename it Epstein.
Well, we took it down pretty quickly. But it was who was going to come forward that they
Oh,
had
had
some shit.
yeah. They got me too'd.
Yeah, the Epstein pool would be great.
I don't know. It's definitely fishy. I don't think there's anybody who hasn't crossed his paths in the
George
political
Clooney.
world.
See,
Hey, Doyle knows where he is.
Doyle says he's at
Clooney
USP
doesn't
Florence,
fucking-
right?
Yeah.
he doesn't. That's why he did it.
Which
Or maybe he's trying to throw us
It's all-
off.
for USP Florence, for those who don't know, USP Florence is the Supermax. It's the Supermax facility in Florence, Colorado. It's one of the craziest. That's where El Chapo is supposedly going
That's
to.
a good place to hide somebody that,
Yeah.
number one, you don't want to hear from, you don't want anybody to see.
Oh, the
And-
gangs
and you
will.
wanna know where
It'll
they
be
are.
out on the street in no time.
No, you don't get inside You don't get outside contact
Yeah,
if you're
Superman.
in Superman.
Yeah, the Superman.
You
Oh,
That's
okay.
all
That's
one,
pretty
yeah.
cool.
In fact,
It's just outside.
if you're allowed to go outside of your cell and have any communal activity with the inmates, it's underground through tunnels that are made to confuse you and not know where you're at. Your windows are placed in a way that you can't judge your direction. All sorts of shit. They're given 24-hour-a-day educational and Christian programming and a black and white TV in a solid concrete room.
So they're trying to make you kill yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's
crazy.
the
Sounds
Supermax
terrible.
is crazy.
It's the hole that they put you in when they want to throw the hole away.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah. What's more super than Supermax?
Ultramax.
Ultramax.
Ultra Mega
For her
Max.
pleasure.
Ultra Mega.
Ultramax.
Thanks
You
for
got a
running
small
with it.
room. It's just glory holes everywhere.
He's like, sticks everywhere. What the
Not
fuck's
bad.
happening?
Not again.
There is footage of Trump and Epstein together at Mar-a-Lago.
Oh,
When the child pornography thing came up with Epstein, he was removed from Mar-a-Lago. He wasn't allowed to be at Mar-a-Lago anymore. Now, one of the accusers who came out that was part of this 2,000-page document, her dad was like his main dude, was Trump's main dude at Mar-a-Lago. And so it just the weird little fucking weaves there, and the Clinton Foundation factor, and y'all know we don't talk about the Clintons. I'm dead after this podcast.
Oh, man.
I'm gonna be suicided.
This is why I'm not on camera.
Yeah, I'm sorry for your
This
eventual
blood is
hanging.
chickening.
Yeah.
For sure.
This blood is chickening. There's so much
That's
chicken.
the best.
I don't know. It's sketchy. Let us know what you guys think. Our 5 viewers. I think that thing's never accurate, but
Yeah, where's that guy, John Stone bastard? What's his name?
Jonathan.
He left.
Fuck him.
He didn't like the
Who
shit
is
talking.
this guy?
Who is this guy?
Yeah.
Let's dog some.
Fred
Another
Stone's-
Epstein.
Fred Stone's son.
Another
Just
Epstein.
kidding. I don't want to dox him.
He must have been a fan of Epstein.
Yeah. Yeah, we started
Go on
talking
record.
about
Okay, now so I know also that there was the before the FBI came to take the computers in Epstein's house. There's 2 servants. I say servants. I don't know what you call them.
Not
slaves.
probably.
Slaves.
Yeah, I would.
Probably
I would.
slaves. I'm gonna go
I would
slaves.
avoid that one.
Really? But it's Epstein. I don't think anybody was there.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Nobody's there
Yeah,
on their own
on their own
Slaves,
accord.
yeah,
So
fair
2
enough.
of Epstein's slaves said that 3 computers had already been carried out of the house
And destroyed. Yeah.
and before the FBI showed up to take.
This is
everything.
years ago. A couple
Yeah.
years ago.
He
I think that
made
was his
some
New
footage.
Mexico house.
Yes.
It was either his New Mexico or his New York house.
Yeah.
He's got houses everywhere.
Oh, he's a wicked son of a bitch.
Yeah.
He's a fucking grimy son of a gun.
Now his cellmate was
Remember?
transferred prior to it.
Dude, how many years do you think he got shaved off his sentence?
Hopefully a decent amount.
I didn't see nothing. You're out.
Yeah.
Nah, he's in Cancun. Or he's in Little St. James.
Just say Cancun.
Cancun. He's in
That'd
National
be a better
Lampoon's
name for his
Cancun.
island.
Yeah, Cancun.
Yeah.
National
I thought
Lampoon's
Little
Cancun.
St. James was the name of his dick.
And I thought it was Lil.
Lil.
Little
Yeah.
St. James.
Lil.
St. James.
Lil.
It's his dick.
Just
Because
fucking
he's got a small dick.
some face tattooed rapper.
Little St.
Little
I
James.
don't know. We
Yeah,
could
St.
I thought
James.
I was naive enough to think that after he was suicided that it was over. And while nobody is surprised that Epstein was suicided, I'm really surprised about the judge that
Dude was 96.
died.
His dick is a fuckboy.
So what? My grandma's 96.
Yo, and if I
She's
fucking
still smoking
sneezed on her,
bongers.
she's gonna die.
Yeah. So here's the John Glenn thing. He was a senator. Where is that story about
Sorry, I feel dumb now, but who's John Glenn?
an astronaut?
Okay.
Okay. I don't know. I'm more into sea travel than I am space
Yeah,
Very funny.
So the thing
No,
is,
that's me.
though,
James
this-
Cameron is. I know.
this judge case, this story was printed in March.
Wait, what?
I just saw the date on it. It was March.
No.
It's just recirculating. Yeah.
Now I'm angry.
26.
Now I'm angry. super angry.
Hey, Fox News ahead of the curve on this.
Who would have thought?
Then you've got NBC reporting about 4chan.
Classic.
4chan user
Fox News
posted
gonna
about Jeffrey
spin this
Epstein's
into
death
caravans.
before it was public.
Classic Chan.
Hey, 4chan. That's
Yeah.
Watch your chan.
They're the real journalists.
8chan is where all those
There's a lot of
Jackie
the
Chan
shooters.
started 4chan.
Did you see the? Yeah.
Did you
His
know that?
4 sons.
Did,
Yeah.
did you see the guy that started it?
The 4 sons of
Started-
Jackie
8chan?
Chan.
The H-
Very rare.
Yeah.
No, was it 8chan or
Pretty
4chan?
rare.
8chan.
Not that
Okay,
rare.
that's a little
It's
short.
trolling.
A little-
in the wheelchair.
Yeah,
Yep.
wheelchair. Okay. And he's like, I hope it dies.
Ironically, they
I hope
cannot
it-
say the word racist.
I hope 8chan burns in hell.
4chans.
Well, 4chan and 8chan should probably burn in hell.
There's an 8chan.
Let's not demonize
8chan
all of
is
4chan.
8chan
okay?
is where the
There's 2 chans, too.
supposedly where the El Paso shooter had posted up his manifesto right before.
Jeez.
Supposedly.
Suppose. So
Allegedly.
Yeah.
I think we need those sites. It's like it's like one of those buzzy lights that you have on your porch that attracts the bugs you don't want.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the zapper.
Yes. Yeah. It's bait.
Yeah. You know
But you don't want to hide
People
the
are
places
baiting on
that
it for sure.
people
Oh, yeah.
that you are suspicious about go.
So
Yeah.
you need a
You
girl.
want those places in plain view where you can keep your eye on the people
Yeah.
you don't trust.
And then you have a trail.
Yeah, it's common sense. You don't abolish the places that the people you don't like go. Make sure that those places
You just
are abundant.
you monitor.
So you meet
Yeah,
a girl, you like her, you go on her computer, you see that she has 8chan saved, you're out.
Yeah, you're like,
You're like, now I
Sarah,
know you.
She's got a manifesto.
Not necessarily.
Well, I mean, I just want to know where she's posting.
I believe in like a couple minutes, yeah.
Okay, give us your celebrity Deadpool picks real quick.
Fuck. Should have been thinking about
Yeah, I
this.
got to start getting ahead of the curve here.
Tits, okay.
Cody's
No,
got a
Ted
show
can't die.
tonight. If you're in Loveland, go to Chillers. He will be there with Phil Eagle.
Are you? That's
Christy
awesome. I was there.
Bradshaw.
That's
Who
gonna be a
else?
Great show.
What time do you go on?
It starts at 8. I can't remember who's headlining,
Yeah,
but it's like, I don't know. Anyway.
Go to Chillers.
Yeah, get
Go to
your ass.
Chillers.
Hey, get your ass to Chillers.
Get your
In the middle of nowhere, Loveland.
Yeah.
and chill.
What's
the
your
fuck
dumb
out.
ass
It's
doing
there.
right now? You're sitting
Yeah.
there watching
You know
us.
what?
downtown.
Chill the fuck
Yeah,
out.
get
Go
your-
to Chillers.
It's actually right
Fucking
next
dumb
door.
ass.
To the flip
to
side.
Chillers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's connected to Clintons? The Clintons that are still alive right
Ooh, that's a short
I mean,
list.
Monica Lewinsky.
oh yeah.
now. Ooh, she's coming back in the limelight, dude.
Yeah.
Put her on there.
I like her.
And
I like her a lot.
She's gonna get suicided.
No.
No,
She's gonna
no.
die with a dick in her mouth.
I think
She's
she's
been
over.
talking a
She's
lot.
distanced herself enough from the Clintons. I think she's got her own back going.
But now
Unless
she's
she's doing
she's
something.
She has
making
her own handbags. Yeah.
She's talking
Oh
a
yeah,
lot.
I remember that. Tom Green.
what is it? She's doing an American crime story about the
Yeah.
Clinton impeachment.
Oh, okay. So she's
So-
diving right back into
Yeah,
it.
she's like,
Okay,
I've been
my
out,
bad. I don't
I'm
know what I'm
getting back
talking
into
about.
it.
I like
Yeah, me
I wanna
talking about
relive
my
that
ass.
part of
It
my
ruined
life.
her life for God knows
Lil
how
Nas
long.
X.
Yeah.
100%.
Well,
Yeah, she
not
deserves some money.
He's
You,
young.
you guys
Nobody's
do
ever
know.
been hoarded out for less.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
for amount of
That's the
time.
thing I saw today. They're like, you think the Clintons suicided Epstein? Bill couldn't even get away with a blowjob.
You know
Hey,
that.
that's not a bad point, but a blowjob is a layup to him. That he wasn't thinking going.
Yeah, that's-
He was driving into the
True
paint. He had his eyes closed.
That's a
He
half.
was-
that's a
yeah.
half
Yeah,
hour
he had his.
recording,
He was
dude.
fucking thinking
He was
about the
trying to
walk back
fucking-
to the other side of the court. He thought he was in.
He's
He did
getting a
he did the
blowjob.
sky hook, and he's like, I don't need
Yeah,
that.
fucking no look, no look, turn around.
No
Getting a
look,
blowjob, and he was
whatever.
thinking about his next appointment where he's gonna fuck.
Nice.
You know that nobody can hear us when all of us talk, right?
Oh.
I didn't know that.
I'm just throwing it out.
Well, everyone shut up. I'm about to talk.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you guys talking sticks.
Is it talking tequila?
The talking tequila.
I'm talking flashlight.
I only drink
That'd be
Blanco.
I thought about getting the Blanco.
Dude, it's the best. It's the cleanest.
These guys right up the road have this shit for $20 right now.
What
The
is
Mi
it?
Campo,
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
which is good tequila for
Hey,
$20.
Altos. It's like 22, 20, maybe 25, but that's like lower for tequila. It's smooth. It's really good.
This is like a craft tequila.
Is
For
that the
20
one that
bucks.
what's his face shells out? Ron White.
Yes, I believe so.
Ron White.
That's
Oh,
his.
Ronnie.
I don't think it's his. I think he's endorsed by them.
What's his name?
Ron White.
Yeah, what does he go? What's his?
He's
Tater salad.
Tater.
Yeah.
Tater.
All right.
He's
Yeah,
my favorite
enough
of the
Epstein
food
talk.
and the only
Although-
way I like it.
Real quick, Alec Baldwin
Oh no!
is convinced the Russians killed him.
I'm convinced he's on the list.
Yeah. I'm not taking anything.
Look at
Yeah.
that face.
He
Yeah.
looks like he fucks children on an island.
He
He
is
needs
the
a
list.
good night's sleep, boy.
God. Someone put him to sleep.
Hey, someone shut his eyes.
I'm gonna
He's
post
like
that
one of those
picture
little
in
baby dolls where his eyes never really close. They just shoot back open.
How big is his head gonna get before he dies?
I don't know, but I bet he suicides himself.
Yeah, that neck is just turning into
Dressed
shoulders.
as Trump.
He's just going straight up the chest all the way to the chin.
He's got a neck face.
The Baldwin curse.
Nice.
Ugh.
Oh, so yeah. This shit. This Epstein thing. It's funny because it's not, I don't think a single person that's come across the story truly believes.
No.
No.
Yeah, he did not kill himself.
Right.
Everyone's just like, come on.
Yeah. Hey, you guys used to be better at this.
Too obvious.
Yeah.
You should have maybe just
This is
throw it in his
amateur.
voice box.
Right.
This reeks of desperation.
Like a bullet in the back when he was running away. That
Okay.
makes more sense.
Yeah, the guy who suicided himself with 2 bullets to the head, that's more believable.
He's like,
If Epstein commits suicide, Marcus isn't the only black man in the room.
True that.
Wait, you're black?
oh my god, I did not.
Again, dude, I forgot.
I gotta go.
Say the triplets over here.
That's true.
Man,
Cody,
thank you for telling me that you're black.
Cody does live with a white supremacist.
I do.
Oh yeah, you gotta get out of there, man.
Shake
You
him with that hand.
We gotta get out of there.
Break that leg.
Thank you.
Can we have a white supremacist on? Is that the-
We've had a couple actually.
Oh god.
We've had the founder of the Colorado chapter of the Proud Boys
That's not a white
Goodbye.
supremacist, though.
Really?
Get the
on the
chillers.
show.
Get the chillers.
Just the chillers. Yeah,
How
fucking
did that go? Having a.
It was pretty awkward.
Yeah.
Pretty
Was
awkward.
he like resolute in telling you his views?
No, he was twacked out.
Oh, that guy.
Oh,
The guy
yeah.
who brought us. Okay, so this was this one dude, not the Proud Boys guy, but the dude that he's talking about brought us this as a studio gift.
Oh
Man,
god.
why'd you keep
And I didn't bring one. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
A Confederate boot knife, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
And it's sharp.
You know,
bet.
I just thought his use of the N-word was ironic when I talked to him.
Is that
But then-
is that the line now?
Yeah, I was joking.
I just thought he was being. I thought he was being satirical.
I'm just glad it was-
I figured he hasn't hit my 15 N-word max.
I feel like he's just trying to connect with the kids.
He's just, he's trying to be hip.
My favorite part about a Confederate boot knife is that it was made in China.
That's pretty funny. What an idiot.
Because nothing says supremacy
Yeah.
like something made in China.
Wait,
Yeah.
Imagine
didn't he,
just a
didn't he,
dimly lit
draw
warehouse
that
full of
Confederate flag
Chinese
on there?
people just
They were
fucking not knowing what they're putting
Yeah, they're like-
on there.
It's a nice knife.
Yeah,
This is a good knife.
A very cool symbol.
Oh.
And we'll put it out there that this man who gave us this Confederate boot knife has produced some very influential Grammy Award-winning records in the last 10 years.
Is that what he told you?
No, he has. I know for sure.
Oh, the guy who is
that
it?
gave me the boot knife.
He
Yeah.
has a Grammy.
He's got a few.
He's got a few Grammys.
God.
I'll take a few grams.
Yeah.
Oh,
We'll say he might have produced a certain group that you
what?
would call like
1988ers?
I was gonna say 42 Sailors.
Oh no, I get it.
Captain?
Okay, so it's not this. It's a number anywhere
It's
between.
a-
And some type of operator
Yes.
a ship.
Aircraft.
Yeah,
Yes.
a rigid airship. Rather
And
than
with a number
newly
somewhere
stirred
between
principle.
20 and 22.
I see.
Well, that's
Well, I don't really know what I'm
He's
saying.
old school racist. Old school racist. You have to
They
learn
still,
how to.
yeah.
Well,
You
you're
have to
gonna
learn
appropriate hip hop.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, absolutely. You have
Yeah.
to. You have to look like.
But was he old school racist, or was he like wild, like new school racist?
I don't
A
even.
mix. I think he was
Old
what
school racist is predictable.
he's the
they
kind
give you
of
one line and
racist.
you're like, I know everything else. You
Yeah, I
think.
know who you are.
Wild racist is just like, where'd that come from?
He's-
That, I haven't heard that
Okay.
stereotype.
Here's
before.
the kind of racist he is. He's the kind of racist you become when you are an avid injector of methamphetamines.
Oh, so it
Wait,
just
so what do
comes
you
out.
mean? Oh, that's true. Because you don't get meth from black. We don't sell meth very much.
No,
Only in certain parts of the
Only in
country,
certain
yeah.
parts of the country, but on the mainstream, like we
That's
are
a
not
fringe,
into
yeah.
selling meth.
no.
We'll sell
Yeah.
you crack and some cocaine, depending on where we are. Weed, of course,
Yeah,
but we try to
that's
stay away from that.
That's
Black
a
guys
smart
where
move.
You get good
yeah,
cocaine
they
in
say
certain
not
places.
even once.
Yeah, not once.
Nah,
a
Yeah,
week.
don't do it. Don't
Yeah,
sell
all
it
the time.
once.
Which,
Nope.
I don't know how believable that is. I don't feel like you can do it. A couple times. One time. Maybe you can do it one time.
Should we do it
I will
once?
tell you, I did try meth one time in my life, and
Yeah.
it was horrible.
I bet.
Absolutely horrible. I had a
That's
girlfriend.
one of the
It was New
dirtiest-
Year's Eve.
yeah.
We were in Phoenix. We actually went to
That's where it
a freak show where these guys. It was a group. Like there was this.
Like my mom's kind of freak show?
This is
No,
pre-meth?
much worse.
This is pre or post meth.
This is post meth.
Okay.
Did the meth. Went to the show.
Time for the freak show.
Yeah, time for the freak show.
That sounds-
What their grand finale was, there were these two guys. One of them had a totally scattered Rubik's Cube, and the other guy had a beer bottle on hooks. And the challenge was, if the guy could get the hooks with the beer bottle in his eyes before the other guy saw the Rubik's Cube, whoever won got to shoot the other one in the face with a pellet gun.
But
It
does
was-
he get his eye? How
it
does he get
was-
his eyes back?
It
And-
was super
And then
tense.
Superhuman came out and threw himself into some.
The guy got it hung and got his like right as the dude saw the Rubik's Cube. So
Wow.
the guy that was putting the hooks in his eyelids got to shoot the Rubik's Cube guy. Like
Now
from
your
2 feet
reaction.
away.
Now your reaction on meth. You were like on the edge of your seat. Were you just
what-
like, what the hell? Or
My reaction was, "What am I standing in? Like what? What is literally on the bottom of my shoe right now?"
Ow, fuck.
And then I find out because we spoke to them afterwards. Because on meth, you talk to everybody.
Oh, sure.
They
Until
were
you've been
on,
up for like 6 days.
They were on wife swap.
Oh, shit.
So of course,
With the TLC
they
show?
were, yeah, like they were on wife swap. They swapped families with like this soccer, ballet, everything regimented.
Yeah, yeah.
lifestyle.
you ask him
Polar opposites. Well,
Right.
yeah.
Meanwhile, the guy has like tattoos. Like they have the clown tattoos on his face,
Oh, jeez.
and like taking these kids to
I
their.
think I know who you're
Is he on
talking
for you?
about,
It is.
actually.
It was, and it's probably one of the most amazing
It
episodes
was
of Wife Swap.
not what are they fucking called? They've got a weird name. The circus
Yeah,
group.
yeah.
It's not Jim Ross's circus, but it's like
Ross
the,
James.
but it's not Beelzebub, but it's something like that.
Yeah, it's some kind of, like some kind. And they're pretty well known
Yeah.
in the freak show scene.
I mean, if you can't tell by looking around in here, that would be a scene I'm into.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
Easily.
yeah.
Easily.
And
I
that
like
was-
clowns honk honk, not clowns woot woot.
Right, yeah, no, I get you.
And I literally said to
I
myself,
don't
"That's
get
the
it.
last time that I take a drug that makes
Okay.
me stay awake.
It starts with
Yeah?
an M?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That makes me stay awake."
What about messing
Molly?
with
That's dumb. I love my sleep.
it? Yeah, I'm a big fan of sleep.
Yeah. Give me some mushrooms, I'll pass
Molly
out.
make me sleep. Not, I mean,
Give me a
no, it won't.
pillow.
No, it won't.
Yeah, I'm ready for
Right.
a nap. Yeah.
All right. What
Okay.
should we talk about next? What do you want to talk about? You got a story that you really want to talk about?
Can we talk about how cheap Adderall is in New York?
How? What the hell?
Let's go
We're
to
not
New
talking
York.
about meth. Oh, that's what we were going to talk about. We have
Oh, plug.
T-shirts
Yes.
available, guys.
Yeah.
We have T-shirts for
And they're
both
sick.
Not Governed by Reason but we also have them for the Degenerate Dance Party, and they are so cool that if you aren't in the Degenerate Dance Party, you'll still fucking love them.
Yeah, they're great.
Because I put a lot of work into them. They're all designed by me, myself, and I. If you would like to support us, every bit of it goes to replacing equipment in this studio. I'll post a link in the chat room. It's bit.ly, bit.ly/NGBR store, or storefrontier.com/notgovernedbyreason. Yeah. This is our story, or our shirts. We've got a few. We've got the Bukkake shirt. We've got the Guantanamo torture victim. We've got shots fired. I've got glitter in my vagina shirts. We've got a crime scene. We've got face swaps with me and this guy on there from
Those
Wham, X-Files.
I love those.
Mac and Charlie.
Fight Club. Fucking Fight Club. We've got Dumpster Baby Survivor shirts. We've got Show Me Your Butthole shirts. We've got strip club shirts. We've got this shirt doubles as a cum rag.
Nice.
Bring your own lube. And Where the Shit Meets the Stain shirts. They're really awesome shirts. They're all high quality. They're fucking awesome. So please consider supporting us. And it's Store Frontier.
Get those shirts.
Exactly. We have hoodies too and onesies. And in female shirts.
Put those shirts on the upper half of your body.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or the lower half.
Or the lower half.
Put them wherever the fuck you want.
Yes.
Buy the goddamn shirts.
Wear those shirts as socks.
Are there kid sizes?
There are. We have kid sizes. We also, most of them are available in 3 colors. 100% cotton shirts.
We even have a onesie.
Yep, we have onesies.
That
The
says
Dumpster
Dumpster
Baby
Baby
Survivor.
Survivor.
The Dumpster Baby Survivors.
You should get a romper.
We don't have rompers yet.
I
We're
would
working on that.
not wear it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't either.
Well,
Just
I don't
once.
know.
Go to Boulder in it.
I frequent the bathroom, so it would be a problem.
We'll get those like pajama bottoms, the buttons that you just unflap the butt. Yeah. Butt
Yeah,
flaps.
the long johns.
Yeah.
But now that you mention it, I was at New West Fest last week. I don't know if anybody else went, but
Oh yeah.
the amount of rompers and adult onesies that
Oh.
people were wearing
Yeah.
was ridiculous.
It's perturbing.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's Child Town.
And it's
over
like,
there.
how are you?
Child town.
First of all, you got to go use these porta potties,
Mm-hmm. Worst place to have anything that
right?
Yeah,
drop.
drapes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I would rather not have pants on and just walk around in my underwear
Yeah.
and have a
Pretty
onesie
tempting.
that I got to take off in a porta potty.
Yeah. I would rather be wearing Adidas.
You don't like this.
Oh no, I mean like I won't not do it, but maybe I gotta drive. You know, I gotta have to speed around.
Yes,
I have to pretend to be good at comedy tonight.
this is the.
Oh, you guys are going to go do comedy?
This,
Yeah, we're gonna go to
There you go.
Colorado room.
where you going?
The Rata Room.
Colorado room.
I'm leaving for Oregon tomorrow, so
Oregon.
Hey,
How
what
long
are you
you gonna
doing
be there?
there?
you don't want to know.
All right. Let me just take some wild guesses. You're learning to fly a helicopter, but you're embarrassed that you don't already know.
Yes. We're going to just go to the coast.
Loser alert doesn't know how to fly a helicopter.
We try to go every year, and so we're going to go that. There's some other things I don't want to talk about
Oh,
Yeah,
fair, that's
yeah.
fair.
as to the reason why, but
But it's a podcast.
yeah, it's just
Tell us
not
all.
something I
Everyone
think.
must.
Out of respect for the families.
Oh my god, I love how fucking sharp you look, but
Dude,
how
Thank you.
unzipped your
are.
fly is.
Yeah, your fly is unzipped.
Maybe you look behind my.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I've been
it's a
trying to
sticky
take
mess.
a peek, and I
It looked
Silly
at me. It looked at me. I didn't look at it. It looked at me.
Anyway, support the show if you will. Go ahead and give us some money.
And if you don't, you're
Get a
fucking
shirt.
up.
yeah, you're dumb. You're
fucking
just
up.
straight stupid.
That makes me sad to hear that, Justin. Fuck.
Oh no.
So yeah, feel free to support us.
Can I pick something off the list?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't think you'd say yes. I have to think.
Do you have something you already wanted to pick?
I do, but I didn't want to ruin Sammy's moment. Let's do Shaping Our Youth.
That's the one I was gonna
shit.
pick. I think.
Aha!
That was maybe the one I was gonna pick.
Yeah, you were interested there?
I was like, "Assuming are you?"
All right, let's make this one quick so we can get you guys.
Oh yeah.
So, an Outback Steakhouse in Glenburn, Maryland, told a family to leave because their special needs son was being too loud. That's pretty fucked up right there. Yeah. Right.
Well, you know.
Wait. Actually, this is funny. This is interesting because I also was reading this thing today, and I'm sure you guys have seen this. But airplanes, like when you go to book your seat, now you can see where the babies are in the airplane before you book your seat.
Oh, so you can like go around.
Where?
Yeah.
Where are you gonna go?
I don't know.
The back of the plane?
No, I don't
Between
care
the
where the
jets.
baby.
As a black man, I refuse to go to the back of the plane.
100%.
I say, go on the wing, and the jets just drown out everything.
Yeah.
No, they won't let the babies sit at the exits.
Nope.
Yeah, they can't
I want
help
to know
people
where
out.
the adults are sitting because that's the issue I
They're
have.
the assholes.
I can throw on some headphones, but I can't get fucking more fucking room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
So when you say the humans,
I want to know where the
big
there
people.
you go.
plus
Yeah.
size.
Yeah.
What? This was in Glenburn,
Yeah.
Maryland. That's fucking hilarious.
And I don't know how I feel about this. Actually, I do.
Actually.
So you're going to Australia soon.
Yeah.
We all know that Australian people hate retreaded kids.
Oh, they hate retreads.
Yeah, they are not a fan of retreads.
Wasn't that how the Aborigines started?
Well, I think even
I'm part retreaded too.
I think that's like real.
I don't know.
I'm definitely not touching the A word.
We got some technical issues.
On your own on this one. Cut the commercial.
Where in Australia are you going?
Melbourne.
Oh, okay.
You're moving, right?
Yeah, moving there
You're
for a while.
moving there?
Doing a year there.
Oh.
It's a good idea. I did
Thanks
4 months
going to
there.
New York.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
I love
I'm excited
Australia.
about that.
I'm going to
Really
get you in
excited for
touch with a buddy of mine out there,
Please.
Josh Topping.
Oh.
Different Josh
Does he
Topping.
bottom though?
He's a comedian.
Does he
kind of-
bottom though?
He does.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
What kind of
Acknowledge the
topic?
joke.
What kind of topping?
The gay sex kind.
The gay topping.
I was thinking like
Vegemite.
fruit by the foot or like
Vegemite.
fruit on the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Fruit on the
That was pretty good.
the fruit on the Okay. Fruit on the bottom.
So, just so you know, the family did get a $20 credit for their kid being retreaded.
Oh wow.
Cool.
That's good.
That's like a half a steak.
Yeah.
I think you say, I'm sorry, we're unequipped to handle this right now. Please, here's a gift card. We want you to come back, stuff your fucking retarded face with a bloomin' onion
Yeah.
at 3 p.m. when
3
nobody.
Yeah.
When we're not in the middle of our
Yeah,
lunch.
It's the
we
only
want
time
to
I
have a
scoop on
bloomin'
words.
onion. We really do. We just can't give it to you now.
A manager actually asked him.
Yeah, that's not something you send your frontline guy to do.
You think that guy got employee of the month?
You're like, oh, sorry, I really have to tell
It's not me. But
So, my manager said,
Yeah, this is. We gotta go.
I can't lose this job.
Well, so if your
This
kid,
would be a
if your retreaded kid has a disorder in which his speech muscles don't work normally because the brain has trouble coordinating their movements, maybe not take them to a public place.
wait, what?
That's the tough part.
What?
Yeah, that's the tough
No,
part.
I have to look at you people every day. You guys are
Every
none of
Tuesday.
you are
Fair.
beautiful.
Well, it's not a
fair.
look at you thing. It's a is a place capable, and I think they should have every right to go to a place. But I do think it needs a little bit more coordination.
I think
Right? They do.
Mm.
It's more.
I
It's
think
more.
that is right around the exact same like thought process as the people that go to the bar to get dinner and they're like, "Turn the game down. I'm trying to eat."
Yeah. Well. Yeah. I
Take
see.
your retreaded kid to a movie.
Well, I don't want to
To
hooting
a
and hollering when I'm watching Once Upon a Time now.
That's what I'm saying.
Have movie time for them.
Take him to the library.
Make it separate, but equal.
What do you mean, like a sound? This is like a.
Now, I'm curious if this guy got fired.
Only laugh in the room.
I'm 100% fine. It's cool. It's separate, but
Cool.
it's new.
Yeah, it's
new. It's just
revolutionary.
It's revolutionary.
I'm trying to sing out. It's brand new. It's called segregation.
The Australians are all about it.
Or how about this? Why don't you just look at people when they come in, decide whether or not they're going to disrupt the rest of your diners, and then seat them out back.
Damn.
Outback at the Outback.
And so
perfect for your retreaded children.
And when I'm sitting there having dinner with my girlfriend, and I see 5 Chads walk in their matching shorts and Bermuda suits, shirts, I want them to also go out back.
Yeah.
I
Let them be in a separate area.
Yes, but equal.
And when you get a gang of Chads hooting and hollering, I don't want to say a lot of times, they get asked to either shut the fuck up or leave. Hey, you guys, stop doing that. You're acting retarded. And if you're acting retarded, we don't tolerate that at Outback.
You're going to go sit in the back with the kids.
I don't know. It's interesting. The $20 credit. I mean...
Yeah, they deserve more.
That's a blooming onion.
They deserve more.
Nothing.
And a Kool-Aid.
That's nothing.
No. Yes.
They should give them their own franchise Outback Steakhouse.
If you're going to fuck up my whole night that way, then you're going to come up my meal.
No.
And then
give me some.
Yeah.
The family says the anger has subsided.
Of course.
And I'm left with sadness for my son and his future struggles of being in public. If he struggled with being in public, if he had felt sadness about struggling in public, I guess, he wouldn't be making those goddamn fucking noises.
Well, I mean, I bet they made a huge stink at the restaurant. But I bet when they got home, they were like, I'm screaming about a mediocre burger that I didn't get a not that
Probably
good
didn't.
burger.
Well,
That's what the anger has subsided is, I realized
they
I
did
was
get
really
their food.
screaming
Wasn't that
about
great?
They did
an
get their food.
Outback Steakhouse.
I think I've been to Outback Steakhouse once in my life.
I actually love it.
It is
It's just, to me, was I don't know. I'll go to a Captain D's or whatever.
I've been
My
there twice.
grandfather always
Captain
says-
D's.
I think
Seafood,
it's a
bro.
fish. It's a fish place.
Yeah.
My grandfather gives me
Long
gift
John
certificates
Silver's,
to
Captain
Outback.
D's.
Oh, so you have to go.
Well,
Wow.
like
Long John Silver's is that high up?
Oh, 100%.
Whoa.
Above Captain D's?
I've never heard of Captain D's.
Yeah.
You never
No.
had Captain D's.
Captain D's, they don't sweep the floor or anything.
they have them by
So it
some
makes the fish
military
taste
bases,
great.
Yes.
and they'll tell young lieutenants who don't know anything to call Captain D's and schedule a meeting. So some lieutenant's just like, "All right, sir, I'll call Captain D's right now." And he calls this fish restaurant, and the fish restaurant's just like, "Oh, are you at the fucking base?" And they're like, "Yeah." And they're like, "Don't call here again. They're making fun of you."
Just giving you a heads up. You've been
I know you guys have to get out of here. We might keep going for a minute or two longer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to go first?
Let's Celebrity Deadpool real quick.
Okay.
Celebrity Deadpool, guys, is where you get your guesses in of the celebrities who you think will die this year. The points work this way. It's 100 minus their age. So if they are 50, you get 50 points. If they're 99, you get 1 point. Now, you can gamble and guess how they will die. But if your celebrity dies and doesn't die the way you guessed, you lose points. If they die the way you guessed, you get points. Extra 25 points. Now, you also get extra points if they die of a suicide, a drug overdose, or a murder. Here's where the predicament is. We had somebody guess that Jeffrey Epstein would die. We had 2 people on the Deadpool guess that Jeffrey Epstein would die.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the issue is one of them guessed sniper bullet suicide. The other didn't guess how they would die at all. So the one who didn't guess will get an... Oh, he guessed suicide. In quotation marks.
Oh.
Yeah,
So, therefore, he gets an extra 25 points and an extra 15.
Oh, he's
So
in
what
the
you're
best.
saying is we're not winning this.
Yeah, he's in the
There's no
fucking
way we're gonna
Yeah,
his
so
bag.
how old was Epstein? So it'd be 34 points plus 25, which would be 59, plus 15 would be 74.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
I didn't even follow the numbers.
No.
If I'm being
I'm
honest.
But I'm
Math
proud
is
of you.
hard.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you for it.
So, with Eric, though, if Epstein was 64 or 66, then he got 34 points minus 25
I guess wrong.
because he guessed wrong, which I am much
And
worse at subtraction.
Subtraction's hard.
Just he lost. That's what happened.
Well, let's see. So we got 34. If the calculator will work. 34 minus 25.
Like I can't.
9 points plus 15. So he gets 24 points.
I know.
Right. 24 points. So our lead right now, you have 49 points, is going to be Kevin Pollak with 74 points.
Jeez. Wait, I'm going to stand up for Eric Thompson here. Is sniper bullet suicide, is that to, like, does he mean that literally, or is that to infer that the suicide couldn't have been from him?
Yeah, like sniper bullet.
You know what I mean?
I think he should have said suicide.
Well, I don't know if he knew that was like. There's no way he could have suicided by sniper bullet. Sniper implies very far away.
This is
so if you're taking spirit of the law, I feel like
there's some debate here.
There is.
There's a debate.
I'm not high.
But I'm not
this
either.
makes sense.
It does make sense, right? And like, does that make sense to you? I don't want to. I don't want to argue frivolously.
He should have said suicide.
Fair enough. Okay.
Not sniper bullet suicide.
I have a doubt of this.
But I feel
no, I want this to be a democratic.
I feel like sniper bullet suicide is actually a really good way to say that it was a suicide that is absolutely not a suicide.
Yeah. That definitely is saying
that is 100%.
It's just the question is, do you want to take that literally?
Yeah.
As he meant a literal sniper bullet will hit him.
I think he did literally mean a sniper bullet.
Okay. All right. I wasn't here
for it. We have to
for
review the footage.
Okay. Yeah, there is footage.
There we go.
There is footage.
If he says sniper bullet suicide, well, I'm like, well, okay.
Yeah.
But you were here.
I was.
Yeah, it was last week.
Oh man,
We'll review that footage. I do agree with the argument, though, that you guys are having.
I think it's a valid argument
on there.
But I wouldn't be surprised if it went one way or the other.
Oh, way to stay diplomatic.
Yeah.
I'm
very.
Way to be a huge
I'm running for office.
Pussy.
I don't know how we feel about that middle of the road shit.
You know what? I'm going hard Team Thompson.
Yeah, Team Thompson?
Yeah, Team Thompson.
All right. Well, I'm going to have to probably agree with that.
If Jeffrey Epstein was already arrested, there's no way he could get hit with a sniper bullet.
Yeah.
That's probably the one thing that would have made this suicide even weirder.
Yeah, I mean, it might as well.
I'm going to have to say that's probably correct on that. We got to give it to him.
That's a tough one. That's a
new rules for next year.
I know that hurts.
Well, yeah, I think
it's all right. I'm just gonna go murder some people and get my points back.
All right, cool. Well, we'll clear it. He gets 74 points.
Hell yeah!
But no one's getting the fucking trophy. It's mine.
Welcome, Eric.
Yeah, Eric.
Yeah. See you at the Colorado room.
Get me some fucking popcorn.
All right.
Yeah.
Get your guesses in, guys.
Fuck.
Celebrity Deadpool, get your guesses in.
Okay. Me first? You first?
I'll go. Bruce Dern.
Who's that?
He's the old guy.
Laura Dern's dad.
Who's Laura Dern?
He's
only
the
old man in the world.
Hateful Eight.
Okay.
You knew my son?
No, that's good.
No, it wasn't bad. I didn't know I could do Bruce Dern.
Oh,
D-U-R-N or D-E-R-N?
D-E-R-N. He also plays the blind man in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
His Fred Durst.
Do I know you? And Steve Byrne. No, David Byrne.
Oh.
The lead singer of the Talking Heads.
Oh, David Byrne.
Byrne. Get the hell out of here. It's Byrne. Don't tell me I've been wrong for my entire life.
Well, as a white man, that shouldn't be too.
Wait
You've been wrong your whole life. You're white?
How do you say it? Yeah, the best part.
You're white?
How do you say it?
I don't say it. I'm diplomatic. Did you forget?
I've always said Byrne.
Yeah, so have I. This is blowing my mind. I'm going to do some.
Iron.
Damn. No way.
Yeah.
There's just no way.
And so
Bayern.
if he dies and it turns out it's Bayern, you lose.
Oh.
Well, it's still spelt the same.
No.
This is the one thing you're putting your foot down on.
This is I put my foot down, and I will not flip flop on this.
Nice.
I was seeing if they would have the pronunciation, but they don't.
I'm looking it up.
Gonna have to go watch
Yeah.
it.
Google it. Where's Alexa when we need it?
Would that be? Would there be copyright issues if we had an Alexa?
We just call her Allie or Exa.
It's better not saying Byron.
That's 33 seconds.
I am on the edge of my
It's
goddamn
just them
seat.
repeating that.
Oh,
Fine.
Oh, is the volume turned up on the TV?
Probably not.
Oh,
Burn
yeah.
it! Burn! Oh!
Yep. Welcome to your namesake. Because you just got
Oh,
burned.
yeah.
Boy,
Nice.
where are you guys?
Too
Come
bad you had to
on.
explain it because it was good. I liked it. So, are you guys really going to
Colorado.
do
Yeah,
some-
Yeah, Colorado Run.
All right.
Open mic
And
tonight.
hopefully we good.
Okay.
Okay, Mickey Rourke.
Nice, good get.
And I'm just gonna say he
That's how you spell it.
Anything.
It is.
Anything.
He gets-
Falls off a roller coaster. Doesn't matter.
punched in the temple. No, just leave it at Mickey Rourke.
Okay.
Travis Pastrana.
Oh, okay.
He died skydiving.
You want to guess that? I think
Yeah.
I spelled that wrong.
It doesn't. We all get it.
Do you think somewhere he has a sandwich named after himself that's the Travis Pastrami?
Yes,
Oh, he's got to. Whether he wants it or not.
Served with a monster.
Oh, God.
Or Red Bull. Alec Baldwin
Anyone.
in
You saw it.
Suicide. Keep it super vague.
With the quotes.
Yeah. It's got to have quotes. And then Hulk Hogan.
Oh, he's
It's
good.
time he died, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
We all. It's time
Let's
he died.
actually kill him. Let's.
Let's put this to rest.
His brother murders him.
His brother.
Yeah. I don't know if he has a brother. But, you know, brother. He says it as he's dying.
Michelle Nichols. And she is going to fall down the stairs. And Cloris Leachman. And it's going to be unknown causes.
They're not even going to know.
Not
Like, it
even
wasn't
gonna
even
know.
old age.
Who was the other one?
Cloris Leachman.
Yeah, Cloris
How
Leachman
do you spell
and
that?
Michelle Cloris, Clorisle.
C-L-
That one is spelled just like it sounds.
O-R-I-S.
So I have a different strategy. My strategy is to get all of the old people,
Yeah.
right?
You
So
might
that
have-
way I'm going for the quantity over quality.
Right.
Yeah, that's my Bruce Stern
Yeah.
and my David Byrne is
They're-
my fucking home.
Yeah.
I was going for the Mickey Rourke one, but the Travis Pastrana. You know, he's doing crazy shit.
Yeah.
It's
It
about-
could happen.
It could happen.
Yeah.
At any
We
point.
give mad points for
like-
superhuman.
But like, if you're gonna
Oh,
choose like
my
Hella.
Betty White, like you're gonna get like 7 points.
We're trying to
You
fix
choose,
the
like,
sound
15 of
issue.
them, you know?
Yeah.
We
yeah.
need new equipment, Daniel-san, for the sound issue to stop doing that.
To stop doing that.
We need-
So buy a shirt.
buy a shirt, yeah.
That was
Buy us a
choppy.
shirt.
I'll say it again.
Yeah.
Buy a shirt.
Go to Chillers.
Go to Chillers and buy a shirt.
Yeah, go to Chillers, go to Colorado Room, and buy a shirt from us. Cody's actually
Cody,
watching.
Are you at Chillers?
He's probably at Chillers.
Cody!
Tell Jeff I said hi.
Instead of the comedy show, he's just playing this.
He's like, he just went home. He's like, I had to get out.
Who do I want to put on it? Scott Ian.
Sinbad.
Sinbad
do Dave Lombardo,
would be a
too?
Good one.
No.
I wish I'd thought of it. I can think of everyone.
Now that your choices are
That
done.
was like Queen of England.
Carrie King.
That was all I had. And I didn't
Okay.
even say that.
Oh well, she's definitely
Carrie King.
Yes, I know.
King
That would have
Star.
been for another great
Yep.
choice.
Who's that?
Queen of
Slayer.
England.
Guitarist Slayer.
Oh,
The bald guy with the tattoos on his head.
Cool.
Oh yes, is he affiliated with white supremacy?
Can we put
I'm sure he is.
I thought I had. Well, you know, I don't know.
Are you?
No, I'm Jewish.
That's true.
That would be the weirdest thing I could ever do.
Likely. That's the best cover, though.
Yeah.
They
Well,
never see it coming.
We'd like to thank you guys for coming.
Hey, thanks for having us. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank Cody Cardinal.
Okay, Cody.
Cody, thank you so much. It's
I'm gonna go
Dude,
with this
I
tag.
love
Just
Jack, dude.
Thank John. John from Jon Breaks Bad News.
That was pretty
For
great.
coming in and calling us, doing an interview. Go follow that motherfucker because
Yeah.
he is great. I actually think he is live streaming right now, so you could switch over from us. But you know what you should do? You should tune in every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Mountain Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Time onto the Not Governed by Reason podcast right here on Facebook. You can also get us on Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, Google Podcasts, Stitcher Radio. Shut up, Google. Listen Notes, Spark Notes, all sorts of places. You can get us on all of them. You can also get us on our website on occasion when we update it, notgovernedbyreason.com, and you can get us on YouTube, youtube.com/notgovernedbyreason. We're also on Instagram and Twitters. But we don't broadcast on them.
Yeah.
We're just on them.
And I don't know. Do you want to go? I mean, is the Instagram just like stills? Because that's scary.
Yeah. We don't do shit on our Instagram or Twitter. So Facebook's your best method.
The one you
Every
keep getting
Tuesday.
banned from?
Yeah.
That's your best method.
Yeah. They don't like us. If you would like to support the podcast, we really want to keep doing this. We want to bring different guests in. We want to expand our equipment, replace some of the equipment. If you hate that sound, we would like to replace that. So buy a t-shirt, storefrontier.com/notgovernedbyreason, bit.ly, bit.ly/NGBR store.
Nice. At least
Yes.
it's easy to type.
Very easy. Yeah. Buy a shirt. We get a percentage of it. It goes into replacing our shitty equipment. Also, you can just Venmo me if you want.
Or if you see me on the street, just feel free to hand me 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do it up.
Marcus.
What are you afraid of, huh? Give me money.
Yeah.
I've got some shows coming up.
Are you
Come
scared?
support.
Are you scared?
Not gonna.
Unless you want.
Got shows coming up. Come support. I think my next one is August 23rd at the Forge. Can you pull up the splash screen?
Why, I already did,
Overlay?
sir.
Oh,
shit.
So August 23rd at the Forge, I am actually performing comedy, opening up for a music group
Hell yeah.
here called Meat and Potatoes. So I will be doing that. I'm also performing a celebrity death rap. That's right. Against Dylan Williams. Yep. Hosted by Bad Neighbors at Hodie's Half Note on August 30th. It is Seth Rogen versus Joe Rogan. It's going to be fucking amazing.
Nice.
You want to guess?
You're Seth Rogen.
Yeah.
You can't.
So who's going to be Joe Rogan?
Dylan.
Yeah. He's definitely lost. He
So-
already lost just by picking them.
We also, August 25th is Elliot's, which I put the dates out of order. Elliot's Martini Bar Late Night Comedy. We sponsor that. That is a Not Governed by Reason sponsored event hosted by the wonderful Kyle Pogue and Nate Brown. I am emceeing / doing comedy September 15th at The Joint for their yearly carnival. Rumor has it they've got a big name coming in for that one. September 27th, I am at Scrumpy's for Apple Bottom Jokes, hosted by Luce
I've actually been
Gaston.
very impressed
Great
by
show.
by the artists that the Joint has been able to.
Yeah.
Like every time I see in the Joint, it's like, hey, we're doing the thing, and it's Busta Rhymes. Like, what? Why
We
is Busta
have
Rhymes
not
on
had
here?
Busta Rhymes, but that would be amazing.
Wow.
October 6th, fundraiser at the Whiskey with Right Minded, and then October 18th, Drake's Brewing, hosted by 970 Comedy.
Great show.
Are you gonna fuck or what? Yeah, we're gonna fuck, bro. We're gonna fuck. Thanks to Jon Breaks Bad News. Go follow him. Thank you, Sammy Pisciotta. Patrick Bonner.
Nice.
Sorry.
Thanks.
Patrick, beautiful boy. Bonner. Bonner.
Bonnier.
Bonnier.
And
French now?
Cody Cardinal, my favorite. You're all my favorite.
Okay,
You're all
well,
my favorite.
I'm definitely
Yeah,
fucking
getting
awkward.
Also, Cody and Paul have an awesome open mic there starting every Wednesday. Well, one Wednesday, but maybe every Wednesday at the
It's
Whiskey,
good.
guys. At the Whiskey. The test run is August 21st at the Whiskey. Come out and support that. If we can get a good turnout drinking, they will continue doing it every Wednesday. We love the Whiskey.
We dare you.
We are,
Yeah.
rumor
Don't be a
has
pussy.
it,
Don't be a
our
pussy.
3-year anniversary
Yeah, stop being so scared.
might be at the
Anybody
Whiskey
can go to
again
the
this year.
That'd be fantastic.
So our 3-year anniversary is coming up
I'm excited
September
for that.
27th.
Hell yeah.
So last year was a blast.
Oh, yeah.
It
That's what I
was a
heard.
drunken blast.
Yeah.
Weren't you there?
I don't know.
I'm pretty
Were they
sure
that
you were
drunk?
there. Yeah, we were all pretty drunk.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
I was there and it was fun.
I got cut off at the Whiskey
On stage.
on stage.
Yeah.
I got cut off.
I had to go to work after that. I
It's
threw
true,
up
you did.
so much.
It's
It was
true.
great. Hanging tags, running to the bathroom, puking my brains out.
I can't imagine work not like that.
Yeah.
And I work in the morning.
So yeah, fuck you, Sean Stone, and
Yeah, fuck you, John.
If I see you on the street, bro.
I can't remember who's on next week, but it's somebody.
Thank
So
God.
yeah, we will see you next Tuesday. Thank you, Marcus. Welcome aboard.
It's official now.
It's official. Now that we had John fire our other producer.
Yeah.
Great. Highlights.
So
That was
awesome.
amazing. That clip will be released either tonight or tomorrow.
Hell
We'll
yeah.
have that clip out. So thank you guys. We love you.
Thank you.
Next Tuesday.
Seriously. You
Buy
guys
a
are
shirt. Buy a fucking
Buy a
shirt.
Go
shirt!
to Chillers.
Go
Go
to
to
Chillers!
Chillers. Go to Colorado Room. Buy a shirt.
Buy a shirt! Come to my house.
Go
Yeah.
to Sammy's.
Go to my place.
Let's go to Flipside.
I need that.
Eat
shirt.
my ass.